May every single year be blessed with fortune. May your trials end in full bloom.
Are these New Year's dolls? Why do people say I look like her? If anything, I want to look like Chibi Marliko-chan. Hey, Wenran. Can you share half of your good looks with me? Wenran. Pretty please. Wenran.
Lujia, why aren't you up yet? Lujia!
He's so damn loud. Wenran.
Lujia, open the door! Do you know what time it is now? It's already past noon. Don't you have to go to work?
Don't use that tone with me, because I'm older than you. Furthermore, don't you dare bang on my door like that again. And I'm taking the day off.
Why? Are you going to pick him up?
Why wouldn't I? It's been a long time.
Hey! But all this time, he never reached out to you. He only said something when he decided to return, and you only knew he was coming back when Uncle told you so. Are you going to the airport to carry Wenran and his fiancée's luggage?
I'm going to pick Wenran up.
Wenran and his fiancée.
He doesn't have a fiancée.
Yes, he does. Look! The title reads, To Bring His Girlfriend Home.
Wenran to bring his girlfriend on 25th.
Are you blind? And why are we still getting fed trash like this now?
You can't just trust junk like that.
Fine, but you sure sounded frustrated there. You're so ready to see him even though he never told you he'd be coming back. Lujia! You can't possibly be in love with him, right?
Get out now.
But my phone is still.
Wenran, you have a fiancé now. We have video chatted each other so many times over the past 3 years, and you never told me about it. Should I go pick you up or not? You never bothered telling me you were coming back. Can I just invite myself like this? Screw it, I am going. I took a day off anyway, so there already goes my full attendance award. It's been 3 years. I miss you. I can't wait to see you, I really do. If worse comes to worst, I can just hide myself so you can't see me. I'm going out.
Hey, what? So you're going to pick him up? Grow a damn spine. Lujia!
To the airport, please.
Certainly.
We've been in touch this entire time, but something about him just feels different now. I still remember seeing him for the first time, 12 years ago.
Lujia, that's Wenran.
12 years ago.
Lujia, don't just change channels. My cartoon is about to start.
By Lugia's cousin.
But it hasn't started yet, right? I'll come back to this later.
Come and get it.
Aren't you two a bit old for this? Behave yourselves while watching TV. All right, stop fighting. We have a guest here.
Aren't they just so energetic? How adorable.
Never a dull moment with these two around.
I have a nephew, only a few years older than these two. He is smart and mature but doesn't like to talk, to a worrying degree. Say, do you want to come to my place and hang out with my nephew?
But I haven't finished my homework.
That's rude. Please excuse him.
Lujia, you're a big boy now, so try to be helpful to uncle and auntie whenever you can.
They had to go through a lot trying to raise you.
Hey, I want to go.
All right, I will come and pick you up tomorrow.
Okay.
Mr. Bai, we'll talk more about the investment plan the next time we meet. I will see you all around.
Take care.
You lil suck up.
Right back at you.
Stay right there.
Blah, you started it.
That's it. You two, time out.
Mom, he hit me. Why are you punishing me?
Auntie, I'm sorry.
Such a good boy for owning up to what you've done. You can go back to watching TV now. And you, how many times have I told you to behave yourself? Time out for you.
Mom, why does he get off like that? Aren't I your son?
Lujia is well behaved and properly apologized, so why would I not be on his side?
Fine, I'm gonna leave home.
Bai, your auntie's son.
What's wrong with you?
It's because you're auntie's son, and I'm not. That's why Auntie took my side. If you really want to leave, you're gonna have to go through me first.
You just needed an excuse to get rough with me.
Go on, go play with Wenran.
He's so good looking, but he seems a little unapproachable. Hey. Wow, it's all in a foreign language. He hasn't said a word for the past hour. Uncle Moo is such a liar. It's not that he's quiet, he's actually mute. What have I done to myself?
Why? Are you crying?
Will Uncle Moo think I'm useless if Wenran doesn't want to play with me? Will it cause trouble for Uncle? Wenran, it's because you wouldn't talk to me.
What do you want to talk about?
Anything. How old are you?
I'm 14.
I'm 11, and my birthday was just 2 days ago.
Oh.
Okay. If you don't want to talk, let's just watch TV.
Feel free to watch whatever you want.
What would you like to watch?
Anything is fine.
Yay! He doesn't talk, but he isn't gonna fight over the remote with me either, which is nice. Hey, let's watch it together. This show is really interesting. Check out how cute Maruko's grandpa is. Seems like he really isn't interested. Then I'll just watch it myself.
No wonder it's so quiet. He fell asleep. He's so quiet now that he's asleep, he looks like a dumpling.
He fell asleep? I was about to send him home.
Who is this child?
I brought him here. Wenran hasn't gone out since the holiday season started, so I brought the kid here to hang out with him.
You do know how Wenran is, right? What are you gonna do if he hurts the kid?
Why would he? They are getting along pretty well. And you really need to stop bringing up what happened. Wenran has already apologized for it.
It's not something that just disappears after an apology. Hey you.
Wake up, it's time for you to go home. Wipe your drool.
I was drooling.
Looks like you slept for quite a while.
Yeah, I slept for just a little too long. Did Wenran cover me with this jacket? Was he with me the whole time I was sleeping? Wenran, I'm going home now. Let's do this again next time.
There won't be next time.
Oh really now? When I come again, you'd better not ignore me.
Lujia, let's go.
Wenran. See you next time.
Is this his scarf?
Lujia. What do you think of Wenran?
Wenran is a pretty nice guy, it's just that he's a bit awkward. Awkward is when we don't have anything to talk about. He doesn't seem to like me.
Is that so? Then, do you like him?
Me, I really like him. He's so handsome, and I'm sure that he'd be even more handsome if he smiled.
Is that so? Then would you like to hang out with him again?
Of course. I asked him if he wanted to meet up again. He didn't reply to me, so I'll assume that's a yes.
Really?
When I fell asleep while watching TV, Wenran just kept sitting there. He just doesn't like to talk. I'll need to melt his heart.
Alright, then I'll come pick you up tomorrow.
Lujia, have you finished your winter break homework yet? You've been going out every single day.
Get out of my way, don't cause trouble.
A gentleman uses his tongue, not his fists.
Hey. It's not like you've been doing your homework at home either. And yet you're out here nagging your cousin? Have you finished your homework?
Mom, let go. It hurts.
Bye-bye. Have fun with your homework. Wenran, I've come to visit again.
You.
Wenran, it's me.
Did you come for your scarf?
I didn't even realize that I left my scarf here. But I didn't come here for my scarf. I came here to play with you.
Do you want to watch TV?
Can I?
Yes. Do you have something to say?
Wenran, you don't seem to like cartoons. But you've been watching cartoons with me. You did that yesterday too. It's just that, I'm really touched.
You, what's your name?
My name is Lujia. I'm a 5th grader at Qingxi Elementary, Class 9.
I'm Mu Wenran.
I know. Uncle Mu told me your name.
That's different. It's one thing for him to tell you, but I've introduced myself properly now.
Okay, what's the difference?
Just continue watching your cartoons.
Wenran, you can go back to your room if you're bored. I can continue watching by myself here.
Do you feel uneasy around me?
Maybe a little bit. But I still really like you. You won't fight with me over the remote control. But, never mind, I can't force these kinds of things.
So you came here just to watch TV?
That's not true. I want to play with you, but you either get absorbed in a book or you just ignore me. That's why watching TV's my only choice.
I won't read any books the next time you come over. I'll play with you.
Really, you promise?
Yeah.
Wenran, you don't have to watch cartoons with me today. Go and read your books.
Alright. You can play on your own for a while. I'll go grab a book.
Wenran, I'll go with you.
Alright.
Wenran, what kind of books do you usually like to read?
Lu Jia. Lu Jia. Are you alright?
We would like to thank everyone for coming to Wenran's 12th birthday party.
Oh my god.
Are you hurt? How did you fall down the stairs? Did Wenran push him down the stairs? This kid has such a blank stare. He's got to have a cold heart. What a horrible child.
It couldn't have been Wenran. There must be a misunderstanding.
Wenran, apologize to your cousin right now. You brat, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Hey, what are you doing? Can't we just talk this out? Do you really need to hit a child?
You can't be so lenient toward.
Sorry, I didn't mean to push you. I've apologized. Are you happy now?
Wenran, wait. Did you really push him?
Wenran, what's the matter? Is that your father? I've visited you so many times, but this is my first time meeting him.
Wenran, are you bullying another kid? Help him up right now.
You got it all wrong. Uncle Mu, Wenran didn't bully me. I tripped and fell down the stairs. Wenran was going to help me up just now. It's true. Wenran is such a nice person. He wouldn't bully anyone. Uncle, please don't accuse him of something like that. Wenran will be sad. Wenran, I'm heading home now.
Hey, you forgot your scarf again.
Wenran, you're so nice. I wish I could see you every day.
Then we'll see each other every day.
Alright. I don't think we can see each other for the next few days.
Why?
It'll be Chinese New Year soon. I'm going to visit my grandparents for a few days, so I won't be able to come over. Wenran, who are you going to spend your Chinese New Year with? Do you have someone to keep you company?
Don't worry. I'm going back to my hometown to celebrate Chinese New Year as well. There'll be a lot of people there.
Phew, that's a relief. I was afraid that you'd have to spend the New Year alone.
Well then, let me wish you a happy Chinese New Year in advance.
Happy Chinese New Year to you too, Wenran.
After Chinese New Year, will you come and visit me again, little dumpling?
I'll come play with you again after Chinese New Year.
Alright, I'll wait for you.
Auntie, I'm back.
Welcome home. Come and drink some water. We're going to have dinner soon.
Mom, how come Lu Jia gets to go outside and play every day, but I have to stay at home and do my homework?
I went to play with Wenran. Uncle Mu invited you too, right? But you said you didn't want to go.
Humph, I don't want to go. It's no fun to play with someone who doesn't even talk, right? I may as well just watch TV by myself.
That's not true. Wenran is a nice person, and he doesn't fight with me over the remote. We always have fun together.
Lu Jia, are you screwing with me on purpose? Why are you defending that guy again? You've only met him a few times, right?
Don't talk to your cousin like that. Lu Jia is such a good boy. Be soothed now and go change your clothes. We're going to have dinner.
I don't have a mom and dad, but I have a family who loves me. Wenran seems to be lonelier than me, though, So of course I'm going to defend him. Grandpa, you can only drink 1 glass, alright? You need to take care of your health.
You grow up so fast. You're even telling me what to do now. Lu Jia, you look just like your mother. Your mother was only 26 years old when she left you.
That's right, Dad. These 2 monkeys are all grown up. But Lu Jia is such a well-behaved child. Everyone loves him.
Grandpa, have some meat. I'm a year older now, so I'm going to be a good boy and listen to Uncle, Auntie, and you. Speaking of which, I wonder what Wenran is doing right now. I kinda miss him. Uncle, do you have Uncle Mu Xian's number? I want to wish Uncle Mu and Wenran a happy Chinese New Year after dinner.
Alright.
Wenran. Lu Jia wants to wish you a happy Chinese New Year.
Lu Jia.
Wenran, it's me.
Lu Jia. Don't worry, it's really lively here.
That's nice to hear. Wenran, I just wanted to wish you a happy Chinese New Year. I'll come play with you once I get back, okay?
Alright.
A few days later, the Mu residence.
Lu Jia.
Wenran, I'm here.
New clothes?
Yeah. Auntie bought them for me. The new semester is starting soon, but I still haven't finished my homework. Wenran, come keep me company while I work. Wenran, thank God you're here to teach me. I've completed so much of my homework in just half a day. As expected of Wenran.
I've done these questions in the past. As long as you memorize the formulas, solving them will be a piece of cake.
Wenran, please give me your phone number. I'll call you whenever I bump into a question I can't solve. If you want to, anyway. If you don't want to, I won't mind.
Whenever you run into a problem you can't solve, call me.
Wenran, I know you don't like being bothered by other people, so I won't.
You aren't other people. You can call me anytime.
Wenran, you're so nice.
A year later.
Lu Jia.
It's me. I just got back from visiting my hometown.
You look slimmer, and taller too.
Wenran, look. I've been exercising over summer vacation. I have muscles now.
Hey.
What do you think?
Not bad, he's still a plump little dumpling. Why didn't you call me to say you were coming today?
I wanted to give you a surprise.
Cheeky. You're about to start middle school soon. Have you figured out where you want to go?
I don't need to choose. Bai Yi and I are going to study at Nanxiang Middle School.
Nanxiang, then, we won't need to call each other every day anymore.
Why not?
You'll find out very soon.
Nanxiang Middle School, sports field.
Wenran. He's studying here too, why didn't he tell me? Ugh. He's ignoring me.
What are you looking at? Your eyeballs are going to pop out any minute now.
Mind your own business, would you?
What? What? Did you see a girl you liked? My mom's already said that we aren't allowed to start dating until we finish middle school.
Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over there? Go stand under the sun and reflect on your actions. Everyone, dismissed. Go have your lunch break.
So tired. Wenran.
He's so handsome. Who is he? A high school student?
Hey, Wenran. Why are you leaving?
Mu Wenran's dormitory.
Drink slowly. What happened to the bottle of water I gave you earlier?
I was so focused on chasing after you that I forgot about my water.
Make sure to apply sunscreen during our next military training session, otherwise, you'll be burnt to a crisp.
Alright. Oh, right, Wenran, why are you studying here?
It's easier for me to take care of children if I'm here.
Take care of children.
Whoa, where did this little guy come from?
Hello, I'm in 6th grade. My name is Lu Jia. I came here to see Wenran.
Hey, your little brother's pretty cute. I suddenly feel a bit hungry. I'm going to grab something to eat.
Wenran, I'll be heading back too. Wenran. Wipe that cold expression off your face. It would be pretty pathetic if you can't make friends at school because of it. Ah, That's not what I mean, sorry.
I don't want to be friends with them anyway.
Then, I'll look for you whenever I'm free.
Alright, he's just a little kid, but he keeps trying to protect me.
Uncle, Auntie. This is Wenran.
Uncle, Auntie, where are his parents?
Wenran, come and have a seat. Lu Jia keeps on saying that you're a good, smart kid. That's why he insisted that you come here and help him with his studies. But his uncle and I are afraid that we might bother you.
Auntie, don't worry. You can leave Lu Jia to me. We can study together. It won't be a bother at all.
Oh my, that's great.
Hee hee, mission accomplished. Wenran, so when are you going to tutor me?
After dinner. You used the wrong formula. Look, copy the formulas a few more times and memorize them before you continue with the rest of the questions.
Boo-hoo, but my hand hurts.
If you're tired, let's take a break.
No can do. You're still stuck with me, so I need to finish my worksheets as soon as possible so you can rest.
How about you stay over tonight? That way, you won't need to rush.
Yay! I'm finally done. This snowman lamp is pretty cute. So Wenran is interested in cute things like this too. Speaking of lamps, there are a lot of night lights in this house. Is Wenran afraid of the dark?
Have a glass of milk.
Thank you, Wenran. Auntie said that if I drink a lot of milk, I can grow taller.
Is it alright if you sleep with me tonight?
Sleep with you? Alright.
You have milk all over your face. Then, I'll turn off the lights.
Wenran probably doesn't like to sleep in the dark. Wenran, don't turn off the lights. I'm afraid of the dark. I think it's better if we leave the lights on.
Lu Jia.
Wenran. Do I have to copy the formulas? Papa, Mama, please come back. Don't leave me, don't leave me.
Lu Jia, it's alright. I'm not going to leave, I'm right here.
Lu Jia. You've got some nerve. How could you stay out all night?
Bai Yi is seeing someone. I told Auntie that I was going to stay at Wenran's house.
I can't believe you still have the guts to talk back to
Bai Yi. Good morning, how are you so energetic? It's so early.
Ah, good morning.
Chocolate milk. Perfect. Give it to me.
That's not yours. Have you had breakfast?
Bai Yi is seeing someone.
I guess he's found a girl he likes.
Damn you, Bai Yi. You were the one who told me that we weren't allowed to date until we finish middle school. Yet here you are, happily dating some girl. He's breaking his own rules.
How about you? Do you have feelings for any girl?
I don't know about all that. Besides, I just want to hang out with you for now. Wenran, you're the best.
Alright, it's time for you to head off to class. Remember to come over to do your homework after school.
Alright. Wenran is doing his best to tutor me. I'll need to work hard too.
1 year later.
Looks like the year of tutoring's paid off.
Guess who?
Could it be the kid who scored a 72 on his test? Lu Jia.
I only scored so high because of
your voice. Lu Jia. His voice is about to change. The kid is growing up.
Lu Jia, the RA said someone's looking for you downstairs.
Alright. Wenran, this is
oranges and some buns. Your reward for scoring a 72.
Wenran, how did you know I've been craving these?
I saw your post, so I bought them. Are you alright? I brought some cough drops for you as well. They'll help with your throat.
Wenran, do you think my voice sounds bad now?
No way. I will always adore you no matter what you become.
Wenran, boo-hoo, Bai Yi said I sounded like a duck. I was afraid that you wouldn't like it, so I was scared to face you.
Just because of your voice, you have so little faith in me.
Wenwan, I'm sorry.
Since your voice is cracking, don't talk too much. Take care of your vocal cords. If you keep crying and wailing like that, you'll lose your voice in no time.
Okay.
Don't worry, you'll get better real soon. I went through this too.
Got it, Wenran. Excuse me, is Wenran here?
Not right now. Come inside, you can wait for him here. Him? It's going to be pretty boring now you're just coins to sit there. Here, have some food.
Ah, thank you, senior.
Make sure to eat carefully. Wenran is going to be pretty angry if you leave biscuit crumbs all over his room. Wenran can't bear to see even a single speck of dust around.
Ah. But I eat snacks at Wenran's house all the time, and he's never gotten mad at me before. Wenran's not that picky, he's really gentle, and he's not fierce at all. He's really easy to get along with.
Is that so? We're not that close, so I wouldn't know. But if that's how it is, maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
Of course. The more time you spend with Wenran, the more you'll find he's a nice guy.
Wenran usually spoils you, doesn't he?
Ha!
I'm just a bit curious. Why are you the only person he's close with?
What are you trying to say?
Now that I've taken a closer look. You've still got a lot of baby fat on you,
Wenran. It's almost time for class. What took you so long?
I was at the library.
I've been waiting for you for a long time.
Come, I'll walk you to class.
Wenran, I was really bored. You weren't even there. Wenran is, could it be?
Lu Jia, did Ren bribe you with cookies?
Wenran, how'd you know? He gave them to me, and I didn't want to seem rude, so I didn't want to eat them.
It's alright. Just sieve the rest to me. I'll keep them for you. I'll need to speak softly. I can't frighten him.
I really didn't want to eat them.
I know. Your throat's still sore. You can eat them after it gets better. Run along now. Your class is about to start.
Alright.
Hey! Isn't that young Master Mu? Young Master Mu really is a heartless person.
Lu Jia, you turned in the wrong workbook this afternoon.
Got it.
Lu Jia, where the hell were you? I spent the whole day looking for you. Please don't go home right after school. I'll pay for your dinner you eat out. If my mom asks you about it, just tell her that the two of us are doing her homework at Wenran's place. What on earth are you up to?
Are you going on a Kate? Are you using me as a shield because you're afraid Auntie will find cut?
Keep it down. We had a fight. Today is the day that determines if we can make up. Wait for my call tonight. We'll meet up at the bus stop and so home together.
Good luck. Bye E. Don't give up, even if you fail.
Shut up. You'll jinx it.
Hello? You're done. That was fast.
Done with what?
I'm at the pedestrian zone in front of our school. It's alright, it's getting dark, and you finally got to so home during the weekend. You don't need to come and meet me. I'm waiting for bye E. Don't worry, I won't wander about. Wenran, why did you come here?
Seems like you're really interested in the dance. Would you like to learn how to dance as well?
No, I don't. Wenran looks so handsome when he smiles. Will I be as tall and handsome as Wenran once I enter high school? If it's not wrong to dream, right? Wenran, I've already told you that you don't need to come. It's getting dark.
So you do know that it's getting dark. Why haven't you gone home then?
Wenran, I'll send you more.
To see home?
Let's go. Wenran, let's walk this way. It's brighter here.
It's alright. You don't need to take care of me. I can handle it.
Wenran is hiding his fears again. Every time I stay at Wenran's house, he would sleep with the lights on. He's clearly afraid of the dark, yet he never tells me about it. Wenran, I want to be friends with you, friends that can tell each other everything. I don't want to be a child to be taken care of.
I'll send you on a journey to the west.
We're going to reach my home soon. Your phone is running out of battery. You should so home now.
I don't wanna. I've already told you that I'll send you home, so I need to keep my word.
Lu Jia.
I tell him everything, yet he won't tell me anything. Wenran, we've arrived at your home. Come on, you should go inside now. Why isn't Wenran saying anything? Wenran. Hey, you should really head in now. I need to go lock for Bai.
Lu Jia. This is the first time that the little dumpling won't tell me what's on his mind.
So what if you're afraid of the dark? It's not like I'd laugh at you if you told me about it. Wenran doesn't want to open his heart to me at all, so he really does think that I'm too young. Wenran is still looking at me. Wenran cares so much about me. Why am I mad at him? Just because he won't tell me now doesn't mean he won't tell me in the future. One day, Wenran will know that I'm not a child anymore.
Get in there.
Wenran, did I look good just now?
Be careful, don't get yourself hurt.
Lu Jia.
At the corner of the school field.
Wenran. Why am I so much shorter than you? I drink milk every day. Does this mean I'm going to be this short forever?
You won't. You'll grow taller once you get into high school.
Okay. There you go, treating me like a child again.
No, I'm not treating you like a child.
Wenran, it tickles. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to see you right after school today. I'm going to be handing out flyers to earn some pocket money. Would you like to know more about our shop's event? Thank you. I'm almost done. She still has so many left. Since we're colleagues, how about I help you with those flyers? I'm almost done with mine.
Thank you. You're Lu Jia, right? Not only are we colleagues, but we're also from the same school. I'm a student from Nanxiang. My name is Feng Yusin and I'm a second-year student in Class 1.
I don't think I've met you before.
I remember you. You would always play basketball on the basketball court. All the girls in our class say that you're handsome. It's just that you're a little short.
When will I be as tall as Wenran? Would you like to know more about our shop's event? We've handed out all of the flyers. We can finally go home now. Wenran must have been waiting for me for a long time.
Feng Yusin. You two are handing out flyers together?
Ah, yes. Ah, it's about to rain that I didn't bring an umbrella.
I think I have one. Found it.
Feng Yusin didn't bring her umbrella today. Can you please send her home?
All right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I saw the two of them pushing you. You actually didn't want to come with me, right?
Actually, I came to hand out flyers because of you. Hee, don't be so nervous. I know you don't like me. You were being pretty obvious about it. You didn't even leave me any room for doubt.
Sorry about that.
You have nothing to apologize for. You knew what they were up to earlier, but you still agreed to send me home just because you didn't want to make things awkward for me. Lu Jia, I understand. You really are a kind person. Also, you're no fool. You can see through others better than anyone else.
Do I?
Lu Jia is walking with a girl.
Lu Jia, I heard you walked home with Feng Yusin yesterday, so you were rushing off to meet her, eh?
I'm hungry. Let's go eat. Also, no more nonsense from you.
You're no fun. I've never hidden anything from you. Everyone already knows that you're dating Feng Yusin. Do you think that I wouldn't know? Fine. I won't tell my mom about it.
Bai, I'm not dating Feng Yusin. You should stop spreading that too. It's not fair to her. People usually forget about these kinds of rumors after a week. Alright, that's enough. I want to go eat now.
What are you so upset about? I was just telling you what I heard. Hey, I'm your cousin.
Wenran, I'm going to sleep for a while. Wake me up later.
Lu Jia, don't you have something to say to me?
Like what?
That girl. She likes you. Lu Jia. I don't care if you're seeing someone. I just don't want you to hide anything from me.
What's his problem?
Lu Jia.
I'm heading back to the classroom to study. What the hell is going on? It's one thing if other people ask me that kind of things, but even Wenran? Bastard.
I heard that. Come on, stop sulking.
There he goes talking like a parent again. Wenran still treats me like a child. Bastard.
Little bastard.
He cursed back at me. Humph, I'm going to ignore that jerk.
Ju Jia.
Sigh, in any case, I shouldn't have cursed at Wenran. I should apologize to Wenran after school, but can I be a little greedier? I want to take another step forward. I want to bet closer to Wenran. Wenran, can you please just look at me?
Lu Jia, you'll answer this question. If I catch you daydreaming one more time, you're going to stand outside.
Understand. I'm sorry, teacher. Ah, Wenran is coming. Wenran. Wenran ignored me. Mu Wenran. Mu Wenran, you bastard.
Lu Jia. Why is the little dumpling mad again?
Wenran, say something, don't just ignore me.
Is it because of that girl? Lu Jia. Looks like he's going through his rebellious phase right now. He'll probably hide more things from me from now on.
Monday, Tuesday, today is already Thursday. Should I wait for a few more days or?
Lu Jia, how many times have I told you to not daydream in class? Go stand in the corridor to wake yourself up.
Teacher, I'm really sorry. This is all Mu Wenran's fault. I'm going to ignore him. Yeah, I'm going to give him the cold shoulder.
Lu Jia, what's the matter?
Sigh, it's nothing, just leave me alone.
Are you sure? It's fine if you don't want to talk about it though. I'll see you later.
Bye.
About what happened today?
I'll keep it a secret. I know. I won't tell anyone about it.
Since having feelings for you isn't going to lead to anything, how about we become friends instead?
Sure.
Then we're friends from now on.
Feng Yusen really did stop having feelings for me right after she said that she would. She's so carefree. If only I could be as carefree as she is. Since I called Mu Wenran a fool, I can't take it back now, no regrets.
Brothers, I brought. What's going on?
It's already Thursday.
Let's head to the classroom. Class is about to start. What's the matter with young Master Mu now?
I bet the two of them got into a fight. That's why young Master Mu is so depressed.
What else? Lu Jia hasn't visited young Master Mu for the past few days.
Is he going to look for Lu Jia?
How would I know?
Find the value of x. The value of x, I'll ask. What right do you have to cry? Hold back your tears. Did you forget how you cursed at him? He must be really mad right now. That's why he's been ignoring me. It's already been so many days. I'd always been the one chasing after him. Was I really that big of a pushover? I've never lost my temper in front of anyone before, but I blew my top at Wenran. My parents are no longer with me. That's why I need to be more mature and obedient. I can't cause trouble for others.
Little dumpling, why have you stopped visiting me? The little dumpling's all grown up now. The girls are starting to have crushes on him as well. Lu Jia, have you finally realized that I'm just a boring person? Are you going to run away from me too?
Mu Wenran. You. Was it a dream?
Lu Jia, wake up. Class is about to start. Was it really that bright? It's so dark here now that you closed all of the curtains.
Was it just a dream? And here I thought Wenran really did come to see me. I don't remember closing the curtains.
Then a ghost probably closed them for you.
Thank you, Mr. Ghost. I can't believe I just dreamed about. Stopped spending time with me just because I didn't go see him. He's no longer a bastard anymore, he's a big bastard now.
Did you finish the homework for our next period?
So a bastard needs to use the restroom too.
This kid.
Young Master Mu, this smile of yours is going to turn people gay.
Who would turn gay for with stoned face?
Who? Probably the little boys.
I usually do my homework with Wenran at this time of day. Auntie is definitely going to ask why I'm home early today. Whatever. I should probably just do my homework in class before I go home. But my math homework is so hard.
Well, don't just stand there, come here.
I called him a bastard in public this afternoon. He probably came here to teach me a lesson.
Why did you stop coming to my dormitory?
Because you're a bastard.
And how am I a bastard? You're so petty.
You know what you did, you big meanie. How am I being petty?
Then why are you so mad?
Sigh, forget it, I'm not mad anymore. Because you came to see me.
Academic building.
I'm glad you're not mad at me anymore. You haven't had dinner, right? Let's get some food at the grocery store.
Mu Wenran, didn't he tell me to stop eating snacks?
Call me Wenran.
Yo. Lu Jia, it's been so long since you last came.
Hello, senior.
Just make yourself at home. Here, this is for you. I'm heading to the study hall. Enjoy yourself.
It's alright. Wenran's already bought some snacks for me. Thank you, senior. Seems like Wenran doesn't want me to accept food from anybody else.
Here you go. I didn't say you can't eat it.
Alright. Wenran, have a cookie too. Whatever, just eat.
Take your time. Don't forget to drink water later.
Wenran, have one too.
Have fun eating. I'm heading out now.
Lu Jia.
Lu Jia, do you admit defeat? Take this.
I won't.
This is what you bet for acting like some kind of biz shot.
Wenran.
I admit defeat.
Ha. Hey, I'm not going to admit defeat just yet.
I'm the one who admitted defeat.
What's the difference? If you admit defeat, that means I do as well.
Class is about to start. You're going to catch a cold if you don't clean yourself up soon.
Hey, that's unfair. How could you call for backup?
But you teamed up with Feng Yusin to throw snowballs at me. You too are covered with snow. I'm out.
Lu Jia.
Lu Jia, you brat.
Wenran, how did you know I was at the field? And why did you come and look for me? I remember now, your room faxed the field directly. You came to look for me once you saw me from your room.
Why didn't that girl help you just now?
Are you talking about Feng Yusin?
It's alright, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
What's wrong with Feng Yusin? What do you mean if I don't want to? What are you talking about?
It's nothing.
Mu Wenran, does Wenran still think I'm dating Feng Yusin? Does he think I got mad at him last time because he was being too nosy? Wenran still looks as handsome as ever. No, he looks even more handsome now. I've always thought that as long as I keep working hard, one day Wenran will look at me straight in the eye and say that he trusts me.
Let's go, stop daydreaming, you're going to be late.
Alright. However, I'm not so sure about that now. Do I work hard to get closer to Wenran's heart, or do I act like a good boy who does nothing but listens to Wenran as he takes care of me?
Lu Jia, please help me, I just got back with her.
I thought you broke up with her a long time ago. Mu Wenran. Bye, I'm hanging up.
Hello, wait.
Wenran. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. What brings you here at this time?
It's all Baiyi's fault. Today is Christmas, so he told Auntie that he would go stopping with me, but he actually went on a date with his girlfriend. That's why I've been wandering for so long. I'm so glad to see you, please take me home.
All right.
I've been meaning to ask this. In TV shows, rich people usually have a driver of their own, right? Why do we need to take the bus to your home then?
My family does have a driver, but he's in charge of sending my father to his company. I have nothing to do with him.
Oh. Actually, taking the bus is pretty cool too.
What were you thinking about just now?
Nothing.
What do you want to eat tonight? I'll make it for you.
I'll help you.
He's still as clingy as ever. The power suddenly went out.
Wenran.
Lu Jia.
Why did the power suddenly go out?
The management did inform us that there would be a power outage today. It's getting dark. Why don't you go home first?
Ha! What about you?
Me?
Mu Wenran, you bastard.
I'm not a bastard.
You are.
If you say so.
Is it really that embarrassing to tell me that you're afraid of the dark? Wenran, you've been meaning to ask about my relationship with Feng Yusen, right?
Yes. However, dating someone isn't that big of a deal. I won't stop you from having a relationship, I just don't want you to hide anything from me.
I'm not dating her, we really are just friends. I wasn't mad at you back then because you were being nosy about my love life. I just didn't want you to keep treating me like a child. I'm already 14. Do you think I'm super childish? But you see, I've already told you everything, and I keep telling you everything.
I know.
What about you? Why won't you tell me anything? You're afraid of the dark, you don't like winter melons.
You need to drink a glass of milk before going to bed, you don't like wearing tight clothes. You know all that?
Of course, I know, I had to find out everything about you on my own. You're a bastard. I used to think you found me annoying, I thought I was being immature, which was why you ignored me, but you went to look for me at the mall even though it was getting dark. You wouldn't get mad no matter how I scolded you. Then I realized that wasn't who you truly are. That's why I'm even more upset, because you won't tell me anything.
I've already worked so hard.
Please at least respond to my feelings. Even if it's only a little.
Lu Jia, I'm sorry. Ever since I didn't realize the little dumpling was also approaching me and finding out more about me. I once thought I would let you so the day you decide that you no longer want to be tied down by me. However, now how could I ever let you go? Hat moment, I've always found you interesting, that's why I've been spoiling and taking care of you.
Wenran, what's wrong?
It's nothing, I'm really sorry. What do you want to know? I'll tell you everything.
Wenran,
First, there's a place I'd like you to see. This room is when I was little. My father would always lock me up in this room.
Humph, what a stubborn child. I'll only let you out once you apologize.
Wenran's just a child. You'll frighten him this way.
How I teach my child is my business. Stay out of it if he's going to be this stubborn at such a young age. Imagine how naughty he'll be when he grows up.
Wenran.
Mommy.
Lil Ran, behave yourself, don't fight with other children anymore, alright? But they hit me first. I know, promise mommy you won't fight them anymore, alright?
Alright.
Lil Ran, you need to be a good boy from now on. Mommy and daddy are already divorced. Mommy is going to take your little brother with me. I can't take care of you anymore. You won't blame mommy, right? Mommy really can't afford to take both of you with me.
So I'm the one being left behind. Nobody else is going to get me out of that dark storage room anymore.
Wenran. You're afraid of the dark. I'll stay with you.
The power is back.
Is Wenran crying? He surely doesn't want me to see him crying, right? Wenran, can I hug you? I'm such a big dummy, I should have thought about this sooner.
I didn't know that it bugged you so much. if only I cleared things up with you sooner.
It is still not too late to tell me about it, now is fine.
Yeah, now is a good time.
If you're feeling upset, tell me right away, if possible, just tell me everything. I want to listen to everything you have to say.
Ever since I was little, I've never had anything of my own, which is why I'm not afraid of losing anything. However, I'm never going to let go of those who belong to me now.
Then it's a promise, don't back out, pinky promise.
Alright. Be careful on your way home. Let me know once you're home.
Alright. Wenran, I'm still worried about you. Can I stay here for the night?
You little brat.
Wenran, you're the best.
You need to dry your hair before you sleep, or else you'll catch a cold.
Wenran, tell me more about your childhood, I want to know.
My childhood stories, well, it's basically what I told you earlier. My mother left China after divorcing my father. The adults say that she is nicer than I am, which is why they like her more than me. I haven't met my mother and little brother ever since they left China. We would occasionally call each other, but that's it.
Then did you used to get into fights when you were little?
No, my brother and I had very different personalities, so we rarely played together.
That's not true, it's rare for boys not to fight when they're together.
Actually, I just didn't fight with my brother. When I was your age, I always got into fights.
You did?
Did I scare him? He doesn't like fighting, right?
Did you win?
Yeah, I used to go to wushu and taekwondo classes, so I have some experience in fighting. However, that's all in the past. There's something more important right now.
Wenran. Actually, I used to fight with Bai Yi too. I didn't know any better when I was little, so I would hit him all the time. He would cry cut loud after that. I think he cried even more than I did. I won't fight, I'm not going to be rebellious like you.
You're getting naughtier.
Wenran, I'm tired.
Let's sleep then. Good night, Lu Jia.
Lu Jia, you're a dead man. My mom is beginning to suspect me because you didn't come home last night.
She's been suspecting you since a long time ago. Auntie's not an idiot, you go out almost every Saturday, you come home late every day as well.
I don't care, it's all your fault. Mom only started suspecting me because you didn't come home last night. Say, why do you keep going to his house? Is his house really that good?
Shut up.
I'm going to punch you.
Come on, bring it on.
That's enough.
Wenran, I can handle him myself. Wenran is definitely going to take Lu Jia's side, it doesn't seem like I can defeat him.
I should probably run. Just you wait, you brat, I'll settle this at home later.
Let's go, it's time to go to school.
Bai Yi, you idiot. Wenran, I suddenly realized that you're so nice to me. I lost my temper with you back then, but you didn't say you wanted to punch me.
You dummy, let's go. We're going to be late if we don't hurry up.
The second semester of the second year.
Wenran, I still don't quite understand how to solve the question from before. Can you explain it to me one more time?
Lu Jia, wanna have lunch together?
I'll pass, I still need to ask Wenran for help with this question.
Wenran this, Wenran that, are you two conjoined twins? Suit yourself, I'm going to have lunch on my own.
Humph. Not only is Wenran taller than me, but Bai Yi is also taller than me when he's younger than me.
It's alright, you'll grow taller once you enter high school.
See, you're still treating me like a baby, I'm already 15.
Yeah. Baby?
That's not what I meant.
I know, are you feeling embarrassed now?
You're definitely doing this on purpose.
Me? Nope.
Humph, I'm not going to play with you anymore. Wenran is starting to joke with me now, does that mean we're setting a little closer? Oh right, I'm not mistaken. Wenran, your national college entrance examinations are coming soon. From now on, you don't need to watch me do my homework at your dormitory every day, I can just study in the classroom.
I've understood the basics of everything I need to know, There's no need for you to stay in your classroom.
Wenran as expected. I always complete my homework on time, Wenran.
What about you?
I can't let him find out that I haven't finished my homework.
Come, you're going to do your homework at my dormitory.
Wenran, this time, I've completed my homework for real.
Not bad, no mistakes.
Wenran, why don't you take a nap? It's alright, I don't need it. Your third year in high school is going to be an exhausting year. Make sure you set enough rest. From today onward I'll be monitoring your naps to make sure you get enough sleep.
What about you?
It's alright, I'm not tired, I'm just going to sit here and watch you sleep.
I think this bed can fit two if we huddle together.
There's no need for that. I'm going to watch you sleep today whether you like it or not. Is he already asleep? How did he fall asleep quickly?
Lu Jia, what are you doing?
I'm watching Mu Wenran sleep, he just fell asleep.
Why did you stop calling Mu Wenran? I remember you would call him Wenran all the time back then.
Mu Wenran. It feels like we're closer. I call him by his full name. His name has a pretty nice ring to it, don't you think so? I think it has a pretty nice ring to it.
What about me? What's my name?
Ah.
Lu Jia.
Did I wake you up?
No.
It's not like Lu Jia belongs to you. What's wrong with me talking to Lu Jia, huh?
What's going on? Class is about to start. Come, let's go to the classroom.
I'll be doing my revision in the classroom next week.
Then I'll go home right after lunch with Bai Yi.
You should so do your own revision as well. Dad? You're at the school gate? Alright, I understand. I'll head over immediately.
Will Wenran get into a fight with his father? This won't do. I need to get a closer look. I can't let him suffer again. I'm not being a busybody, I'm just worried about Wenran.
You don't need to take your national college entrance examinations as well. I've already made the necessary arrangements for you to study overseas. You can return to the company in your 4th year of college for your internship. After that, you'll start taking over the business.
Wenran is going to study overseas.
I don't want to go overseas.
Hey! I'm not done talking. Where are you going? What's there for you to complain?
You can ask Mu Wencheng if he wants to go overseas. In any case, I'm not going.
You must go. Do you hear me?
Lu Jia.
Wenran, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I was just worried you'd fight with your father. Wenran, if you're tired, I'll lend you my shoulder. Mu Wenran, I'm comforting you. Why are you laughing? That's how things usually go in TV dramas.
Alright, I'll stop laughing.
However, Wenran, if you study overseas, you can skip this difficult path. Isn't it wonderful? Other people would have said yes in a heartbeat.
Lu Jia, do you want me to study overseas? I'll let you decide.
Let me decide, but what I say won't even matter. However, Wenran, no matter what you choose, I'll always be on your side. Thankfully the examination hall is not that far from your home, so you don't need to worry about traffic jams.
Come, let me wipe off the sweat on your face. I'll grab some juice for you. What are you doing? Your exam admission card, ID card, and 28 pencils are all in this envelope. Don't forget to take it with you tomorrow.
Every year, a lot of students forget to bring their exam admission cards.
Alright.
Wenran, I'm so nervous. This is how fast my heart is beating.
Why are you feeling nervous?
I'm feeling nervous for you.
Don't need to worry about me. I'm well prepared for the exams. You should stay at home and do your revision, understand?
Oh, alright.
On the day of the tonal college entrance examinations.
This way, Wenran won't be able to recognize me. Who is it?
Didn't you promise me you'd study at home?
I'm still worried about you. I need to come here to cheer you on and also watch you enter the examination hall. I disguised myself perfectly, but he could still recognize me. Whatever, Mu Wenran, good luck.
Alright.
The exams are finally over, we can have fun now.
My exams are over, however, you still have a long way to go.
Wenran, what do you think is your score?
I think I can score around 700 points for my exams.
Please forgive me for my impudence, straight a student.
Let's go to my house.
Are we going to celebrate the end of your exams?
Your high school entrance examinations are coming soon, I'm going to help you with your revision.
Alright.
Are you starting to feel nervous again?
I'm afraid I won't be able to get into Xiangnan High School.
The other high schools aren't that bad.
No, I need to get into Xiansan and Hish School.
Why?
I'll tell you after I set into Xiangnan High School. Wenran, will you send me to the examination venue?
What do you think?
Wenran, you're the best.
Why did the little dumpling ask me to come here?
Wenran. I got into Xiangnan High School.
Congratulations.
This used to be your seat back in high school, right?
Why do you ask?
Aren't you curious why I wanted to get into Xiangnan High School? That's because I want to have classes in your old classroom.
Good luck in high school too. I'll be waiting for you in college.
Wenran.
Lu Jia, why are you holing up at home on a Sunday? Go out for fun.
It's been so long since I met Wenran, he's so busy now that he's in college. Since today is a Sunday, I'll just go find him then. Wow, Wenran's school is so big, but it's so far away from home. No wonder he doesn't come home that often. I messed up, I came here without even asking Wenran if he's at school or not. Now that I've come all the way here, I want to meet him, let me ask if he's at school first. Hello Wenran, where are you? No, I didn't go to your school to look for you, I just wanted to see what you are doing. Who is it? Wenran.
You could have just said you're here instead of hiding it.
Hee hee, but what if you weren't at school? That would have been so embarrassing.
Let's go.
Wenran, where are we going?
We're going to have lunch.
This isn't a college cafeteria for nothing. There are so many options, which one should I choose? The food over there looks delicious. Wenran, what are we going to have for lunch?
You can eat whatever you want.
Hooray! Do you usually eat with your roommates here?
No.
I knew it, you're all alone again. Can't you smile more? Yeah, just like that.
Focus on your food.
Wenran, what are you going to do this afternoon?
I have a lecture to go to.
Can I go too? I can't get into this college anyway, please let me sit in on your class.
Are you awake?
Yeah. Did it end a while ago? Why didn't you wake me up?
You were sleeping like a log, so I didn't wake you up. Let's go, I'll send you to the bus station. Tell me when you get home.
Wenran, I didn't come here today for any particular reason. I just wanted to see you.
Lu Jia, thank you for your honesty, I'm really happy.
Lu Jia, it hasn't been that long since we last met. Can't you recognize me now?
Senior Fong.
He seems a little taller now. He isn't wearing his school uniform. I really couldn't recognize him at first. Which high school do you go to?
Same old Xiangnan.
Not bad. Oh right, do you still hang out with young Master Mu? Ever since we graduated, he hasn't been in touch with us at all.
Wenran has always been like that, but I'm sure he didn't mean to ignore you.
Ranlu Station is here, why?
Senior, this is my stop. My college isn't that far from Xiangnan, I'll go hang out with you whenever I'm free. Alright, bye. Why doesn't Wenran like to make friends? Even if they're just acquaintances, it's still better than being all alone. It must be lonely to live like that.
After Chinese New Year break in his first year of high school.
Chinese New Year is finally over.
You look tired, did you not have fun at your grandparents'?
Not too bad, it's not like my father's parents have only one grandchild, I also didn't grow up with them as a kid, they were really nice to me, but they treated me like I was a guest. But there's nothing I can do, I understand why they treated me like that, it's just that my relatives sometimes ask me about my uncle's family, how annoying.
Why didn't you call me if you were having a bad time? I could have fetched you from your grandparents'.
Good idea Wenran, you're so nice.
Are you crying?
I'm not, why does Wenran have such a nice voice? My heart is melting. I'm all grown up now, I won't cry anymore. You don't believe me? I can assure you that I won't cry anymore, if you see me cry again call me a puppy. It only counts if you see me cry. Bye what's up? Got it, I'll go over there right now.
What's wrong?
My grandfather got hospitalized. I need to go visit him.
I'll go with you. Don't worry.
Grandpa, can you hear me?
Wenran, you can go home first. Thank you for coming with me.
Call me if you need anything.
He'll be fine. I'm sure Grandpa will be fine.
Lujia, you and Bai can so stay at Bai's grandmother's for the next 2 days. Your uncle and I will pick both of you up after we've settled everything.
Auntie, it's alright, I'll just go to Mu Wenran's place.
That's fine by me. Please take care of yourself. You really are a good boy.
You're already in your first year of high school. You're all grown up now. You've grown so much in the blink of an eye. Now that you're all grown up, don't fight with Bai anymore, alright?
Grandpa. What brings you here?
Your auntie called me to ask if you were in my home.
That's why you came here to look for me. I can't cry, I need to hold back my tears. I've already told him to call me a puppy if he ever sees me cry.
Let's go home together.
I don't wanna, Wenran, there's nothing left in my heart now. Your house is so big that it will only make me feel emptier.
I'll keep you company then, we can talk about going home later. Are you feeling better now? Are you tired?
Why is Wenran able to see through me every single time? I can't hide anything from him.
Let's go. Let's so have some rest. Do you want to take a shower?
Are we going to stay here tonight?
You don't want to go to my house or yours, right?
He got that right. I think this is a little inappropriate.
What's inappropriate? Getting a room?
Getting a room? This phrase sounds a little strange. No, I was talking about myself. What I did today was inappropriate. I shouldn't have lied to Auntie. I shouldn't have made you worry. I shouldn't have cried. Did I do something wrong? I feel so bad.
You didn't.
But Grandpa passed away. Grandpa knew me better than anyone else. I've lost another relative now.
If you want to cry, just let it all out. You don't have to hold back your tears.
I tried my best to act like I was happy, but you were able to see through me in an instant. Did I not hide my feelings very well?
You did a great job. Lu Jia, you did a really good job. You've always been walking on eggshells, but you don't have to hide anything from me.
I was just talking about how I'm all grown up, but now I'm diving into another person's arms like a spoiled child. But, this is Mu Wenran we're talking about. Wenran's hug is so warm.
Have you finished crying?
Do you think I'm just a good for nothing? I always cry in front of you. Will you find me annoying?
It's alright, you can cry in front of me. I don't want you to avoid me anymore.
I'm not sad anymore.
Are you sure?
Please don't expose me, just act like I'm not sad anymore.
Alright, go take a shower, it's getting late. Looks like we're staying here for the night.
Wenran, what is this? I've never seen something like this before.
This is a condom.
Are you going to open it?
You need to pay to open a condom. Go grab the hairdryer, I'll dry your hair for you. It's time for bed. Stay put. You sound like you're calling a dog.
You don't believe me? I can assure you I won't cry anymore. If you see me cry again, call me a puppy. Do you want to hear me bark?
Are you an idiot? Alright, your hair is dry now, it's time to sleep. Oh right.
Wenran knows what I'm thinking about. Wenran, you know a lot of things without me telling you. Even though Grandpa is no longer with me, maybe you can become the relative who knows me better than anyone else does.
He's so cute. That guy over there. The one in pink. Here you go, superstar. He's really cute.
Do I really look that weird? Why is everyone looking at me?
You look like a gay. Lu Jia, why did you hit me?
Humph, you're not worth my time. I don't have any classes this afternoon. Imaging to look for Mu Wenran.
They really are inseparable. Even my boyfriend and I aren't that close with each other.
Not Mu Wenran again.
Lend me a shirt. Whenever I wear this shirt, they keep laughing at me.
You look like a rabbit.
Rabbits aren't pink. Why are you making fun of me as well? Auntie bought this shirt for me. I can't just throw away her sift, right?
I'll help you.
Thank you.
This shirt is a little too big for you.
I met Senior Fongren on the bus while on my way here. You know, your ex-dorm mate, what a coincidence, this is my second time bumping into him.
What happened after that?
We just had a quick chat with each other. He said that his school is pretty close to Nanxiang.
Oh, then. Coming.
Nice to meet you, Auntie. My name is Lu Jia. I'm Mu Wenran's friend.
Did I hear that correctly? You're my brother's friend?
Lu Jia, is it? What a polite child.
Wenran, now that Auntie's here, I'll leave you to it, bye-bye. Call me if you need anything.
All right.
Wenran, it's been so long since we last met, you're all grown up now.
Mom, you can just set straight to the point.
Wenran, here's the thing about your father and I. In your opinion, if the two of us were to get back together, would you want us to get remarried?
I don't mind.
Wenran.
Mom, that's enough.
Whatever, I'm going to get some rest.
Big bro, let's have a chat outside. Mom is indeed thinking about remarrying Dad. Grandpa also talked to her about it. She's doing it for you. I know you don't need her pity. Don't look at me like that. It's just that. She is our mom. After all, I need to put in a good word for her. She's always felt bad for not taking you with her back then. She has been comparing me to you ever since.
It's unnecessary. Grandpa couldn't possibly let her take the two of us away from him. I've never blamed her for it.
But Mom doesn't think so. She has been living in denial all these years. At the same time, she kept denying her love for you because I was the one who she took with her. However, she really missed you. She even sneaked back home multiple times for your birthday.
We share the same birthday.
I remember, a few years ago, Dad had a fight with Mom over the phone in the middle of the night. He said that you pushed someone's child down the stairs. After that, Mom cried.
They had a fight over that?
Yeah, did you really push the kid of the Chen family down the stairs?
I didn't push him.
Alright, I'll tell Mom about it then. She told me to ask you. Oh right, are you really fine with the two of them remarrying? I know you really don't mind. I was like that in the beginning too. However, once you think about it, don't you think there's something fishy about this?
The one who stayed by Dad's side is me, yet my dad keeps thinking about Wencheng. The one who stayed by Mom's side is Wenchen's, yet according to him, she keeps thinking about me. We're both in the same boat, yet he's still willing to put in a good word for Mom. This is probably what differentiates us from each other.
So many years have already passed. If they wanted to reconcile, they would have done so a long time ago. They really aren't suited for each other. She won't listen to me. Only you can convince her. Don't look at me like that. I'm studying overseas anyway. This has nothing to do with me. Just imagine that 2 more people welcome you home in the future. Would you like a future like that?
I thought you were going to keep the act up for a little longer.
What I said just now wasn't a joke. Please think it over.
I'll think it over. Why did you come back?
I forgot to tell you something. This is my first time seeing Mu Wenran talk to someone else like this.
You can head home first.
Alright.
Your little brother isn't as handsome as you.
You came back just to say this?
Wenran, cheer up. I know you're feeling sad because your mom took your little brother away from you, but you still have me. Isn't that enough? Maybe it really isn't enough. Can you please make do for the time being? Wenran is still feeling sad. I know you're just using your smile to hide the pain. You're actually feeling really sad right now.
Did you find out?
What did you year for? Bastard. Oh, right. This is for you. Your birthday is in 2 days. Happy birthday. This is a one-of-a-kind gift. Nobody else has this gift. This is my first time giving someone else a present.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave for real now.
Be careful on the way home. Send me a message once you've reached home.
You're finally here.
What happened to her?
She got depressed after she broke up with her boyfriend, so I went out drinking with her, but she drank too much. However, I've got to go right now. The only person I recognize on her contact list is you.
It's alright, I'll send her home.
Lu Jia, why are you here?
Alright.
What are you looking at? Your boyfriend?
What do you mean my boyfriend, Blurg? My brother is over there.
Your brother? Who's that? Mu Wenran? Isn't he your boyfriend?
Lu Jia. Well,
This is Phone Yusin. She drank too much after she got dumped. There was a female classmate here earlier, but she left because she had something else to do. I was about to send her home.
Let's send her home together.
Ah, she's finally back home now. You even have to send me home too. I feel a little embarrassed now. How are things going with your mom and brother?
They went back. There's no hope for my parents' remarriage, and my brother has to go back to school soon, so they left China 2 days ago.
No wonder you didn't contact me for the past few days. Wenran, it's been so long since I last saw you. Did you miss me?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I missed you.
Alright, I'm home now. Wenran, bye-bye.
Did you go look for him again and you came home this late?
Wenran came with me to send Phone Yusin home because she got drunk. What's wrong?
Whatever, let's go home.
Stop mumbling to yourself like a creep. What a coincidence, Senior Fong.
Well, this isn't a coincidence. I was waiting for you so we could hang out together.
Let me leave my stuff at home first.
We're just going to hang out at the cyber cafe opposite your school for a while.
Alright.
Who are you talking to?
Mu Wenran. He asked what I'm doing right now, so I told him I'm at the cyber cafe with you.
You two are still that close with each other. What do you usually talk about?
We talk about you. I've been bumping into you recently, and you always ask me how Mu Wenran's doing. Actually, you can just go meet him if you want to. It's not that hard to talk to him.
Do you think I'm looking for him?
Aren't you?
Do you like Mu Wenran?
Yeah, I like him.
What I meant was, if you like him romantically.
Why would you ask that? Mu Wenran and I are both men. Do you like me then?
And here I thought he was still the same innocent, naive kid. What? What are you talking about? Do you think that I?
Ah, then I must have gotten the wrong idea. Sorry for reading too much into it.
Ha ha ha, it's alright. We're both men. Why would something like that come to your mind? This kid is giving me an out. He's not interested in me at all, so he rejected me clearly.
A male classmate confessed to me at school. I'm already 17 years old. I already know everything I should know by now, Mu Wenran, and you keep treating me like a child.
Lu Jia.
Wenran, why are you here? Senior Fong, I'm doing home with Wenran now. Goodbye. Wenran, I'm now sure of it.
Sure of what?
Your high school classmate didn't come to look for me because he wanted to be your friend. Cheer up.
I'm not interested in who he wants to be friends with. I just don't want him to bother you.
How should I put it? I don't think I told you that. A male classmate confessed to me at school back then.
Wenran said he liked you, didn't he?
No, he didn't. I just think that it's impossible that so many boys are interested in me. Everyone around me should be straight too, right?
Is that so?
What's wrong with you? You need to believe me. I won't date anyone before I finish high school. I'm straight too. Wenran, you're scaring me.
Stay away from him. Everyone thinks Lu Jie is an easy target because he's kind and gentle, but he's actually a really sensitive person. He's able to see through everything.
Wenran, I'll be a good boy.
Since you're so dependent on me, it's not wrong for me to take something from you, right?
Please bring my song to your home. This is the last time we'll get to enjoy ourselves before our national college entrance examinations. Don't let the teachers know about this.
I don't like singing anyway. I'm bored. I'm going to go now.
Mu Wenran?
Yeah, he promised me he was going to treat me to a meal a long time ago, but I've been really busy for the past few months.
Do you know that a lot of people think?
Think what?
Never mind. Are you going home right after your meal? Before you head home, don't forget to let me know. We'll go back together, or else my mom is going to nag at me again. Alright, run along now. Go meet your lover. Ah, I'm stuffed.
I'll be going back with Bai Yi later. How about you? Are you going home or back to school? Do you want to come with us?
I'll be taking a different route. I'm going back to school.
Have you finished your meal?
Yeah, let's go. Didn't I say I'd treat you? What's wrong?
Yes, what? I'm super touched you came all the way from school just to have dinner with me before heading back immediately.
Oh, is that so? How about you cry for me then?
Stop messing with me, let's go. Is that all? I didn't even go all out yet.
Not bad, the meal cost me 150 yuan. Lu Jia. Is that Fang Ren?
What a coincidence. Ah! My ear. You kissed my ear. What are you doing all of a sudden?
He's looking at you, say, what do you think the person over there will see? Will he think that we're kissing? Do you still remember what I said? Stay away from him, he likes you.
But I don't like him, besides, after your trick just now, he's definitely going to think that we're, hey, why are you being so childish? Do you think this is fun?
It's pretty fun.
Fun, thanks to you, he's going to think that I like men.
It's alright, I know you don't like men. Lu Jia, I just don't want others to cast their greedy eyes on Volume 1. Don't want you to cry and laugh in front of other people. You're mine. I'm willing to give the whole world to you. However, I don't think I have anything to give you.
I'll play along with your little joke, alright? Don't ever do that to me again. I'm going to cross the street now. Bai Yi is probably waiting for me at the station. I almost fell.
Wait until Fan's Ren is out of sight.
Bro, what the hell are you worried about? I'm sorry. Wenran, I'm sorry. You're right, I shouldn't get a boyfriend before I graduate from high school. Ouch, I won't set a girlfriend either.
Can you behave yourself from now on?
What do you mean I don't behave myself? If I didn't, would I just have stood still and let you kiss me?
Did I kiss you? People might get the wrong idea, you know.
Does kissing my ear not count as a kiss? You're being unreasonable.
Who's the unreasonable one now? Alright, he's gone, you can cross the street now.
Got it, you're like a hen that's being overprotective of its chicks.
Then you're the chick.
Bai Yi.
What took you so long?
Mu Wenran scammed me.
I'm speechless. Do you know how many people are saying that you're dating Mu Wenran?
This is my first time hearing about it. But why? Why would they think that I'm dating him?
Because you're gay.
Are you picking a fight?
Don't hit my head.
I'm too tired for this.
Did they kiss each other just now? Or was I just seeing things? My conservative cousin definitely won't think that they're dating, however, Mu Wenran. Lu Jia.
What? I'm going to beat you for real.
Let's go home.
I can't believe I bumped into them.
Fang Ren.
It's been so long since we last met. Did you come to see me for Lu Jia?
I just happened to see you, so I came over here to say hello.
I don't believe you.
Calm down, I really came here just to say hello.
Are you dating Lu Jia?
Yes. Goodbye.
Are you heading out again?
I didn't do well in my mock exams. I still don't understand how to solve a few questions, so I'm going to ask Mu Wenran to help me.
Don't go to his place, I'll teach you.
Stop messing around, I'm being serious here.
I'm being serious too. Why the hell do you keep going to his house? Don't you have a house too?
Bai Yi, is that how you talk to your cousin?
Lu Jia, are you dumb? Why are you so obsessed with Mu Wenran? Can't you see that there's something off with the way he looks at you?
Never mind, it's alright, I'm not going to his house today. I'll just call Wenran so he can teach me on the phone. However, what's Bai Yi's problem?
Lu Jia. What a coincidence. I came here to help my friend send his sister's lunchbox to her. The guard won't let me in. Can you please help me give this to her? She's a student in grade 11 class 7.
Alright, I'll give it to her now.
Lu Jia, I heard you're dating Mu Wenran.
What?
Judging by your reaction, it doesn't seem like you're dating him. However, Mu Wenran said that you were. Young Master Mu needs to work on his deception skills. He didn't even ask you to back him up.
Oh, we're dating then. I don't know what the hell Mu Wenran is up to, but I just need to answer Fans Ren's questions based on what Wenran said.
Are you two dating then?
Let's go, class is about to start. The girl from earlier was pretty nice. She was really polite, and she even smiled at you when she thanked you. Do you think she's interested in you?
So she's interested in me just because she smiled at me? The two of us sent the lunchbox to her together. She might have smiled at you, you know.
I'm being serious. Why don't you think about?
I just realized you're really interested in being a matchmaker. You're so annoying. I'm heading back to class now.
Lujia, do you still not get it? You're my cousin. You're my family. I need to drag you out of the mud.
You?
Stay away from my cousin.
Your cousin?
That's right, my cousin, Lujia.
Alright, I got it. If I'm not mistaken, this is my first time hearing him refer to Lujia as his cousin.
Did he say yes? Was it really that easy?
I said that I got it, but it doesn't mean that I'll do as you say.
If you're gay, you better stay away from Lujia.
Why does everyone think that the feelings I have for Lujia are just love? It's clearly more complicated than that.
Lujia is an idiot. He's clueless about everything. Don't tell me you don't know that. If you really care about him, you need to know your place.
Oh? So you came here just to say that?
That's right. I'm telling you to not drag Lujia.
Isn't that Lugia's cousin, the kid from the Bai family?
Did you hear everything?
You really do resemble my younger self. How worrying.
You're not married yet, is it because there's someone you like?
The day before the National College entrance examinations.
Where are you going? Wait for me.
How did you get in here?
I climbed over the wall just to see you.
No wonder you ran away so quickly all of a sudden.
Alright, you should head to class now. I've got to get going too.
Okay, did he come all the way here just to see you? Our National College entrance examinations are approaching. I've been studying all this while. It's been quite some time since I hung out with Wenran.
After the exams.
My exams are finally over. I was just about to call you. I didn't think you would call me first. Uncle and Auntie took Bai back to their grandmother's house. What? You're outside my house. Why aren't you at home at this hour? Why did you come to my place? Did you really run away from home?
You can say that.
Did you get into a fight with your dad? Did he beat you?
Nope. Can you please stop thinking I'm living a miserable life?
It's because I'm worried about you.
Lujia.
I'm here.
Why do they keep thinking that the feelings I have for you are just love? It's not as simple as love. You were the one who brought light to my life and dispersed the dark mist in my heart. I might need to stay at your house tonight.
No problem.
You saved me.
You can't fit into my clothes.
It's alright. Is there anything you would like to ask?
No.
Are you sure? It's now or never.
Yes, I'm sure. Let's sleep. I might be on vacation, but you still have class tomorrow.
Alright.
Should I turn on the lights?
On second thought, maybe not. Can't sleep?
No, in fact, I'm feeling really sleepy right now.
If you're feeling sleepy, go to sleep. If you have any questions, we can talk about them tomorrow morning.
Alright.
Go to sleep. Lujia.
Don't you have class today?
Now that you're done with your exams, which college are you planning to apply to?
I want to go to your college. Don't look at me like that. I know I can't get into your college. Is wishful thinking a crime now?
How about another college? My college is way too strict. I don't think you can handle the stress.
Why don't you college when I'm filling out my college application form then?
I should be able to make it. I'm going to America soon for my postgraduate studies. I'll only return to China 2 years later.
You're going overseas? That's great. I remember you were supposed to go abroad for college.
I knew you would say something like this. Lujia, even a single Y from you is enough to make me stay. However, I know you will never want to be a burden to someone else.
Let's go. I'm full now. Why does my heart feel so empty all of a sudden? Wenran deserves a better future. After all, I'm not sad. I'm just a little disappointed.
It's raining. Let's take shelter. What are you thinking about?
It's nothing. When are you coming back then?
I haven't even left yet, little bastard.
Those who aren't aware will probably think that I'm crying.
Do you want to cry?
No, I'm not sad, really. I'm just a little disappointed. When are you leaving? I'll help you pack.
All right.
You're leaving tomorrow, yet you don't look like you're worried at all. Are you sure you have everything you need? Aren't you going to check your luggage?
Everything I need is already in my suitcase. Do you want to open it?
I'll pass. I don't want to dig up your underwear. You should double check your luggage. What if you forgot to pack something?
How about I take you with me to America then?
Your suitcase is already full. Are you sure there's still enough space for me to squeeze in top?
Well, postal services exist.
No way. It would definitely cost a fortune if I mailed myself to America. Can't you be a little more thrifty?
I'm going to leave soon. You didn't tell me to keep in touch with you or come back often to visit you. You just asked me if I forgot anything.
There isn't anything that I must bring with me to America. There's only one person I wish I could bring with me to America. Hey, it tickles. Oh, your family is definitely going to see you off tomorrow. If that's the case, I won't go then. Will you be upset?
I won't.
Have a safe trip, Blurg. I'm not supposed to say that. Take care.
Airport.
What are you looking for?
Where's Lu Jia? He didn't come to see you off?
Why would he come? To cry? I'm leaving.
Wenran, about you and Lu Jia, if your feelings stay the same even after you return to China, I won't stop you.
Even though I've never tried to hide my affection for Lu Jia, my elders usually can't see that. I can't believe second uncle actually guessed it.
Go.
If it wasn't for Lu Jia's future, I wouldn't have chosen to leave him right now. He's the only person I'll ever love. That is something that will never change.
As time passes, the promises we made when we were young will eventually sow with the wind. Distance is a sharp sword that will cut off any yearning and wistfulness. So, Wenran, you'll eventually realize what that obsession means to you. When the time comes, you might not be able to take another step forward without hesitation.
Wenran has probably arrived in America by now.
I've arrived. Don't worry. Long-haul flights must be tiring, right? Take some rest. You still need to deal with jet lag too. Go to bed. I can finally relax after knowing that you've arrived safely in America. I've just enrolled at my college. I'm at the dormitory right now.
I'm going to be alone from now on. Alright, what's with the sad face? The new semester is starting in 2 days. I still have mathematics classes. Let me look at the textbook beforehand. This question, I don't know how to solve it. There isn't anyone else in the dormitory right now. Mu Wenran isn't here either. Who can I ask about this question? Alright, that's enough studying for the day. It's gonna be alright. I am just so used to asking Wenran for help whenever I bump into a question I don't understand. It's not like Wenran isn't going to come back after leaving for America. It's gonna be alright. It's just that it's been so long since I last lived alone. There are many things I can't tell him anymore from now on.
Hey, what's up? Fin's Yusin is going to start college tomorrow. We aren't going to be studying in the same city from tomorrow onwards. Let's have one last gathering to send her off.
Okay, it's not like I'm never coming back.
Stop acting like this will be the last time we get to see each other. Goodbye, guys.
Alright, let's keep in touch.
Let's go. You still have classes for tomorrow morning. You should hurry back your dormitory.
You should hurry home too. It's already late, yet this street is still bustling. Is that Senior Fongren? Senior Fong also has a girlfriend now. Bai Yi has a home to return to. Fen's Yusin is embracing the new chapter of her life. Even Senior Fong isn't single anymore. However, I'm all alone now. Wenran used to keep me company all the time. Now, he's no longer by my side. I always wanted to become an adult as soon as possible. Now I think that my childhood was better. However, I can't go back in time.
Lu Jia, so we're here.
Oh, thank you.
International arrivals.
Why am I feeling nervous? What am I afraid of? His flight has landed. Why hasn't he come out yet? It's him.
Why did you come here?
I came here to pick you up. It's been 3 years. Welcome back. Huh, what are you looking for? Where's your girlfriend? Weren't the two of you supposed to come back together?
I came back alone.
I was just asking, where's your family? They didn't come to pick you up.
You're the only person who's here for me today.
Did he not want anyone to pick him up? He didn't even tell his family he was coming back, so he wasn't hiding it from me on purpose.
Actually, I wanted to go to your house to give you a surprise.
Don't lie to me.
And why would I lie to you?
Alright, I believe you.
I might need to stay at your place for the time being.
When did you tell me about this? Why do I not know? Did you even ask for my permission?
So, can I stay at your place?
Of course.
That's great.
Did you get into a fight with your dad again?
No, can't you just wish me well instead?
Alright, let's get in the car and head home. Why isn't he saying anything? He's laughing at me. He must have seen me through the rearview mirror.
I'll do it.
Oh no, I forgot to fold my blanket before I went out this morning. I didn't tidy up my room either. Wenran is a neat freak.
Am I not welcome here?
No, it's just that my room is a little messy.
That's alright, you don't have to be so on edge around me.
I'm not on edge. It's just that it's been so long. It's been 3 years since we last saw each other. Even though we frequently video chat, I still missed you a lot. Everything just feels so surreal now that I get to see you. Would you like an apple? If you're gonna eat it, you better finish it, thank you very much. How did you get more childish after staying overseas for a few years? If you don't like it, don't eat it. Oh right, Wenran never did like eating apples. He likes oranges. I've only got apples at home at the moment. I'll go buy some oranges for you tomorrow.
Alright.
Even though we've been apart for 3 years, I still remember his likes and dislikes. What about him?
What's wrong?
Oh right, you need to get over your jet lag, don't you? Would you like to head to bed? I didn't fold my blanket this morning, my bed might still be warm. What am I saying? I'm just joking. If you're tired, you should get some sleep now. I'll get you something to eat this way, you'll get to eat when you wake up. Why am I such a coward?
Alright.
Oh right, it's Christmas today, it's a really important festival overseas. He hurried back to China on such an important day. Is Wenran hungry? Should I wake him up? Wenran. I've really missed you. Even though there were questions I wasn't able to ask you, and even though I have so many worries in my heart, I still missed you a lot.
I would prefer it if you said it to my face.
You weren't asleep?
I can't tell what you're thinking about.
I can't tell what you're thinking about either. You didn't even tell me that you were coming back to China.
I wanted to surprise you. I was also thinking about staying at your place for a few days. I didn't lie to you.
Okay.
You don't believe me?
No, it's just that. Give me a surprise. Staying at my place. What about his fiancée then? He said that he came back alone. Did his fiancée not come back with him? Can I even ask him that? Should I even ask him that question? Would be asking him as his friend or his family? Neither seems to be the right answer.
Lu Jia.
We've been like this ever since we were young. I even used to sit on his lap when we were playing with each other. However, is this really appropriate? Furthermore, he has a girlfriend now. Where's your girlfriend? Why didn't she come back to China with you?
Girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend.
Stop lying to me, it's all over the news. See, it says right here that you brought your fiancée back to China. Where's your fiancée?
That's my little brother's girlfriend. Do you still remember my little brother, Mu Wencheng? The two of them are returning to China tomorrow. I came back tonight just to see you.
Stop talking. Leave me alone. This is so embarrassing. Just let me crawl into a hole. Embarrassed.
I'm very calm right now. Why are you hiding?
I don't recall you ever referring to him as your little brother back then. Why are you calling him your little brother now?
Don't change the topic. Why are you so concerned about my girlfriend?
You can't possibly be in love with him, right?
I just wanted to know more about your daily life. I'm hungry, let's eat. Would you like to eat?
I already had my dinner on the plane. You can diss in first if you're hungry. I'm going to take a shower.
So the thing I was so concerned about was just a misunderstanding. I've always said that we couldn't trust junk like that. Bye, you bastard. So Wenran is going to share a bed with me tonight? I'd rather not. I totally embarrassed myself. How am I even supposed to share a bed with him? He's definitely going to make fun of me.
Lu Jia, I forgot to take my clothes out of my suitcase. Lu Jia.
I'll grab them for you. Wenran, you can just sit on the side, alright? I'll open your suitcase for you. Wah. I'm sorry. Do you exercise often?
Don't touch them.
Okay. I touched his abs when I was little, why won't he let me touch them now that we're adults? It's just been 3 years, what gives? Since you just got off the plane, I'll let you sleep on the bed, I'll sleep on the sofa tonight.
Let's sleep together. He didn't fight back. It doesn't seem like he's avoiding me on purpose.
I'm all grown up now, can't I sleep alone?
No, you can't.
If you promise you won't laugh at me for what happened just now, I'll sleep with you.
What are you talking about? Is this about my fiancé?
Yeah.
I promise I won't laugh at you.
Alright, let's sleep. Wah.
Are you a pancake? Why are you tossing and turning?
Wenran.
Can't sleep?
I'm still a little concerned.
About what?
About your fake fiancé.
I told you it was fake.
That's not the point is I'm concerned.
Lu Jia.
What's wrong with me?
If you want to be concerned, go ahead, I'll clear things up with you no matter how many times you want me to.
Wenran. It's not like I wanted to cling on to him, it's just that he can always put my mind at ease. You can't.
Can't what?
Fine, you can. We might be all grown up now. But a kiss is a kiss. Wenran and I have depended on each other for so long, not to mention that it's been so long since we met each other in person. There's nothing wrong with a kiss, right? As for his fiancée, I shouldn't mention it in front of Wenran again.
The next morning.
Where's Wenran?
Are you awake? It's only 6 in the morning, I'm going to head out for a while, you can go back to sleep.
Wenran, the spare key is in the drawer. Take it, I'm heading off to work in a bit. What's the matter?
It's nothing, I just thought of something. This is the perfect angle to kiss you right now. See you.
Bye. Why is he acting all mysterious? Where is he going this early in the morning? I wonder if Wenran had his breakfast yet. I wanted to stay in bed for a little longer. Isn't that Wenran? Who is he? Does Wenran have a new friend? Ah! Wenran. I just happened to pass by, what a coincidence.
Isn't he the guy on your... Hello, I'm Mu Wenran's roommate in college.
Ah, I know who you are. In a video chat I had with Wenran back then. Wenran, I've grown taller.
Who are you talking to?
Get out of my room once you've grabbed your stuff.
That's how I knew that you're Wenran's friend, I'll leave you guys to it then. I need to rush to work now. Oh right, Wenran, I'm heading to my uncle's house after work, you don't have to wait for me for dinner.
No wonder you were in a rush to return to China. You even gave up on your father's company. There were a lot of people who confessed to you in America throughout the years. Did you reject every single one of them because of him?
He's worth it.
You should save your money once you get your salary, you don't have to.
I'm bad at saving money, so I can only ask you to help me do it.
Mom, Dad, I'm home. You're here too? Perfect, I have something to ask you.
What's the matter?
Did you manage to pick Mu Wenran up?
Of course, I did. By the way, it's because of your misinformation that I embarrassed myself. He doesn't have a girlfriend at all, that's his little brother's girlfriend.
Do you two still keep in touch then?
He's staying at my place right now.
What? He's staying at your place?
What's wrong?
You should just date him at this point.
I stayed at his place tons of times when I was little. What's wrong with helping each other?
But you.
I'm too tired to argue with you, I'm leaving.
Lu Jia, I've been giving you subtle hints about your relationship with Mu Wenran throughout the years, but I know that you didn't need anyone to push you to study for your exams even when Mu Wenran wasn't by your side. You worked really, really hard even during your school break. I thought that those strange feelings would disappear over time, but I eventually realized that you've been really hard on yourself. Actually, you really do treasure your family. You didn't want to trouble us. Even when you were feeling sad, you wouldn't express it to us. We're family, there's nothing that you can't tell us. However, you still depend on Wenran so much. Is it because he understands you? It seems like I can't do anything at this point. The bond between the two of you is just too strong.
I'm back.
You're back.
When Ran was waiting for me to come home, I didn't know that having someone waiting for you at home would be such a wonderful feeling.
What are you thinking about?
When Ran, you really are different now. You're so disciplined that it's stressing me out.
That's why I'm going to move out soon.
Are you sure? Have you found a place to stay? Did you rent it or is it going to be your friend's place?
I'm going to live in an apartment that I bought before I returned to China.
Do you still have any money left then?
Do you think I spent all of my money just to buy an apartment?
No, was I mistaken? Who would still have any money left after they bought an apartment?
Alright, what if I don't have any money left?
I'll lend you money then.
Calm down.
What did I do now? Why have you been telling me to calm down recently? You wouldn't allow me to roll over when we were sleeping. If I did, you'd wake me up. Do you know how bad it feels to be woken up all of a sudden?
Alright, I won't do that again tonight, it's getting late. Go wash up before heading to bed. Scoot over. I really do have some account, don't worry.
If you still have money, why do you keep staying at my place then? Would you mind giving me an explanation?
I told you that I didn't have anywhere to go back then because of my own selfish desire. However, now that my career is on the right track, I can't keep sleeping with you every night.
You can't explain yourself, right? You don't have to hide anything from me. If you don't have any money left, I can lend you some money.
You've received 1,000 balance.
Is this enough? Don't tell anyone that I lent you money, especially not by E. I'd tell him to write an IOU every time I lent him money. It's not like I'm playing favorites. It's just that you just returned to China and you had a fight with your family. Is this a thank you gift?
Let's sleep. No, I just wanted to kiss you.
Half a month later, office cafeteria.
No wonder you looked so familiar from the back. It really is you.
Feng Yusin, you're back, you.
I just came back 2 days ago. My company is also in this building. Bai Yi told me that your company is here too. I wanted to invite the two of you for a bet together, but I've been really busy for the past 2 days.
Are you working overtime too?
That's right. However, I'm heading home right after I have my dinner. You haven't changed at all since high school. Oh right. Do you still keep in touch with Wenran? Is he still studying abroad?
Yes, I do. He just returned to China. However, I rarely get to see him nowadays. He's been pretty busy lately.
Is that so? I used to think that they were dating. I didn't expect that even such a strong bond would be broken. He must be feeling really sad right now. Didn't you just say that you don't talk to each other nowadays?
Wenran, ha. Dinner? I haven't had dinner yet.
Didn't you just have dinner?
Alright, I'll wait for you.
Can you still eat?
I think I can manage another serving.
Why didn't you just tell him that you've already had your dinner?
That's right, why didn't I? About that.
Say no more. I understand. You haven't changed at all. You care more about Wenran's feelings than your own. You've always wanted to stay with Wenran, after all. Eh? Look over there, isn't that Wenran? Lu Jia.
Did you just get off work? What brings you here?
I came here to see you.
How about you find a place for us to eat? I'll catch up to you later. I'm going to send Feng Yusin home first.
I'll go with you.
Aren't you hungry?
I'm not that hungry. Didn't you say you were going to send her home? Come on, let's go.
Shall we go then?
Okay. Back then, Wenran would never talk to anyone he wasn't close with. What's going on?
Oh right, have you been eating on time lately?
Yeah.
So why did you suddenly invite me out for dinner? Is it because you ran out of money?
Would you cut it out already? Do you think someone wearing designer clothes would be poor to the point that they can't afford their own meals? I'm leaving now, bye. This scene is just too familiar to me. Mu Wenran has always been standing by Lucia's side. They weren't separated by time, they were always by each other's side.
Western cuisine restaurant.
Do you have unfinished work?
No, Yi Yulo is coming over.
Hi. Hello. Can't even look at him now? You're so petty. I heard your father sent someone to cause trouble for you at your workplace. I would advise you to lay low for now. Don't try anything funny. At the end of the day, he's still your.
Did my uncle send you to say that?
I didn't have a choice either. Would it kill you to visit your father when you're free?
Message received. Is there anything else?
Did you get into a fight with your dad again? Uncle Mu is going to be worried if you keep acting like this. Even if you don't want to see your father, you should go visit him now that you're back.
All right.
No way. Mu Wenran is super stubborn. He wouldn't budge no matter who came to convince him.
Go visit him. Don't let him bully you. Now, I'll always be on your side.
All right, I'll go grab my car then. Let me take you home.
No wonder Mu Wenran kept a picture of you as his phone's wallpaper over the years. You always support him unconditionally.
Ha! What wallpaper?
You didn't know? Well, considering how reserved Mu Wenran is, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't tell you. He really missed you back when he was in America. Now that he's back in China, please treat him well. Don't worry, in any case, he'll solve any problem that comes his way. All you need to do is to wait for him. Goodbye.
Did you miss me when you were in America?
Yeah.
Then say it.
Say what? I missed you. What did Yi Yulo tell you?
Wenran really is good at figuring out what's on my mind. He said you used a picture of me as your phone's wallpaper and that you missed me. He also told me to treat you well. I don't quite understand what he meant by that. If you really do miss me, just tell me right away. You don't have to go around telling others that you miss me.
So he was concerned about that. All right, got it.
Why did you use a picture of me as your phone's wallpaper?
Because you're handsome.
Really?
Yeah, you are handsome. I've really missed you. I can finally say something to make him happy.
Calm down, you can't act childish anymore. That's said to think that he used a picture of me as his phone's wallpaper just because I'm handsome. Since when was Wenran this shallow?
Oh right, this is the key to my apartment.
Ha, why are you giving it to me? I don't think giving me the key to your house is a great idea.
It's all right. Whether you want to take it or not is up to you.
It wouldn't be nice of me to reject Wenran's offer, but I think it would be better if his family took the key instead. Oh right, Wenran, what are you planning to do regarding your relationship with your father? You can't possibly keep fighting with him forever. After all, you two are family.
I know, I'll handle this immediately.
That's nice to hear. No matter what happens, remember to control your temper. Something isn't right. This doesn't seem to be the way back home.
I'm going to see my father right now. I'm going to explicitly tell him that I won't return to inherit the family business.
Ha! Is this really a good idea?
Mu Tower.
Wait for me here.
No, I'll go with you. This way, I can stop them if they do fight each other.
Don't worry, I can handle this.
Please call me immediately if anything goes wrong. Wenran is going to talk with his father. I'd probably just be in the way. Wenran, good luck.
Thanks.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes.
If you've made up your mind, why did you bother coming here? Get out.
Sir.
I'm not done talking. Where are you going?
Spit it out.
You chose this path yourself. I won't care about what happens to you in the future.
I know.
Get out.
Wenran. Hey, your father put a lot of thought into what he would say, yet he wasn't able to say anything at all. You can't blame him for being angry.
I know, he's worried because of me.
It wasn't easy for him to get to this point in his life on his own, but as long as we're alive, nothing will ever be easy for us. I'm not here to convince you. It's not like you'll listen. Anyway, your father is really stubborn. I know that he's part of your childhood trauma. However, he's getting old now. Your father is more than 50 years old now. He spent half of his life working hard, yet nobody was there to celebrate his success. There's nobody by his side right now. It's both pitiful and detestable once you think about it.
Yeah, actually I never wanted to stay mad at him.
Alright, full stop by right here. You'll get annoyed if I continue. Are you still in touch with Lu Jia even after returning to China? I swear I just want to change the topic, it's just that the first person I could think of was Lu Jia.
We still do keep in touch, but not as often as you may think. Goodbye, Uncle.
Alright, see you soon. That boy is keeping his guard up around me now. He could have just said they are still in touch. What does he even mean by not as often as you may think? He's become more mature after experiencing different things outside of China for the past few years. He even knows how to hide his true feelings in front of others now. I'm just surprised that Lu Jia and Wenran didn't drift apart from each other because of the distance between them. Their feelings for each other weren't eroded by time either. The promises they made when they were young didn't wash away. I was able to see another ending thanks to them.
Actually, I should just take the key. Wenran probably doesn't eat his meals on time since he's so busy with work. If I took the key, I could send him food. Alright, it's decided then. But what's taking Wenran so long? Don't tell me he's getting beaten up by his father.
Lu Jia.
Wenran. Are you alright? Why do you look so upset? Did you get into a fight? Cheer up, you still have me by your side, I support you.
Don't go back on your world now.
Okay.
Mu Wenran's apartment.
Wenran should have realized that I took his keys from his car. However, he didn't say anything. Assuming he doesn't know that I took his keys, I should knock on the door.
Coming.
Let's eat potatoes today.
Alright. Actually, you don't have to concern yourself with my meals, you always buy so much food for me.
I said I would take care of you. You were the one who said I shouldn't go back on my word. Please wait for a while, I'm going to stir-fry these potatoes. Are these potatoes fully cooked? Can we eat them now? Please wait a little longer.
Allow me.
Wenran, you know how to cook.
I learned how to cook back in America. It was way more convenient for me to make my own food.
Wow, it's colorful, aromatic, and delicious. Wenran, you're so good at this. Not only are you good at socializing, but you're an amazing cook as well. I bought a lot of meat today. Wenran, do you know how to make braised pork belly?
I'll call you when I'm done, you can go watch TV in the meantime.
Alright, I'll get out of your way then.
Actually, I rarely cooked back in America. I've never made braised pork belly before either, but since he wants to eat braised pork belly, I'll give it a try. Thank God there are subtitles. I can't let him know that I can't cook braised pork belly. Be careful now. Don't choke on your food.
I'm stuffed.
Go take a walk, I'll wash the dishes.
Let me do the dishes. Since you made dinner for me, it's only fair that I do the dishes. From now on, you'll do the cooking and I'll do the dishes. It's a fair deal.
Alright.
Alright, now that I'm done with my meal and the dishes, it's time for me to go home.
I'll take you home.
It's alright, don't mind me, I'll come again tomorrow. It would be troublesome if you were to take me home every time.
Alright. What's the matter?
It's nothing. Goodbye. Why is Wenran so handsome? I'm home.
What took you so long?
What are you doing here?
My legs are all numb now. Hurry up and open the door. Ah, I'm beat.
What happened? Did you get into a fight with Auntie and Uncle?
I wanted to switch jobs and go to Sea City, but my mom won't let me. She told me to think it over. She also said that it'd be better if I found a job in our city.
Auntie doesn't want you to push yourself too hard. Actually, I can understand where you're coming from, too. Everyone will make different decisions once they reach life's crossroads.
Since when did you become so profound? Let's leave this aside for now. Where did you go this late at night? I've been waiting for you for more than 2 hours.
I went to see Mu Wenran.
Why did you go see him?
I went to his house to have dinner with him. Why are you acting so surprised? I've been going to his place for the past 2 days.
You go to his house every day! Give it a rest! Don't tell me you actually like him! I didn't mean anything by that. I was just talking nonsense. Please don't get mad at me. Me and my big mouth. Why did I blurt that out? It was just a joke, Can't I even make jokes now? Alright, I'm heading home. You should get some sleep soon.
He's so, sigh, why does he hate Mu Wenran so much?
Mu Wenran's apartment.
Bai Yi is right. I can't keep bothering Wenran every day. Would it be better if I came here every other day? Oh no, I was so preoccupied with my thoughts that I forgot to knock on the door. I opened the door just like that. Thank God Wenran hasn't come home yet. Wenran isn't a big fan of junk food. He rarely drinks beverages either. He prepared all this stuff just for me. I'll wait for him to come home so we can have dinner together. Why hasn't Wenran come home yet? It's 2 a.m. now. Is he alright?
Did you fall asleep?
You're back.
I had a busy day. That's why I got home late.
You haven't washed your hands yet. Don't touch me. Go wash your hands.
Alright, just sit right there. I have something to tell you.
Okay. What is it that you want to tell me? If you aren't going to say anything, I'm heading home.
Don't you dare.
There's water on your hands. Don't touch me. It's cold. Hey, I said that it's cold.
Can I not touch you? What's on your mind?
It's nothing. I must be overthinking it. Me, liking him. I was just thinking, since you've touched me, shouldn't I touch you too?
Go ahead.
Wenran. Don't look at me like that. I'll get embarrassed.
It's been a while since you talked to me like this. Why are you so nervous?
I'm not nervous.
It's pretty late now. Are you going to stay here for the night? Would you like some cookies?
I'll pass.
Go home then. It's getting late.
Shall I leave then?
Go.
Hey, please talk to me.
What about now? It okay if we talk to each other like this?
I really can't say no to Wenran's hugs. But, please stop pampering and spoiling me. If you keep doing this, I'll get greedy.
You don't know how much I want you to be greedy.
Wenran has always been kind to me. Every single one of his smiles was for me. Whenever he talks to me, it's almost as if he's talking to his crush. Mu Wenran, do you like me?
Yes.
Wenran, you can't be serious. I can't even joke about it now. Wenran, I'm sorry. I don't like you. Wenran, I'm sorry, I lied. But, this isn't right. I don't know.
Lu Jia, it's alright. I like you. I like you. That's all that matters.
I like you. No, we can't do this.
But I like you.
Wenran, no, actually, I like you too. But, this isn't right. You kissed me again. My back is all stiff now.
Do you feel better now?
Stop liking me. I'm not that good of a person, anyway.
No can do. Look at me.
Wenran. What are you doing? I've never seen this side of Mu Wenran before. This is the first time we've had such close physical contact with each other. Should I push him away?
Lost in thought again.
He's such an idiot. He just doesn't understand. We can't do this.
We can't do what?
No, I need to watch what I say. Wenran will get upset if I hurt him. Wenran, please stop liking me. I'm not that good anyway. I'm just a bit good looking at best. You can't like me just because I'm handsome.
Don't flatter yourself.
I should head home now.
Be careful on the way home. Don't forget to text me once you get there.
Okay. Wenran, I like Wenran too. I don't want us to be separated. But, can the others accept us?
Did you just get your salary?
No, I just missed you guys.
You should come and visit us more often. I really missed you.
Mom, do you not miss me?
You're a source of worry. I would be very pleased if you were half as mature as Lu Jia.
Auntie, I'm actually not as mature as you think I am.
You've sounded off all day. What's the matter?
It's It's been so long since I had your cookins. It's still as delicious as ever.
If you have any troubles, feel free to talk to me. Don't keep it bottled up. You must have endured plenty of hardships on your own.
It's nothing. You don't need to worry about me. I just came here to have dinner with you, Suis. I'm heading home right after my meal. Sigh, I just can't bring myself to say it. I'll tell her the next time we meet. Why did I come here? Since I'm already here, there's no harm in asking Wenran if he had his dinner yet. I'll head home after that.
You're here.
Wah. Have you had dinner yet? How did he know that I was at the door?
No, come on in.
Wenran, I was just worried. You need to eat.
Is there something you want to say?
You don't have to respond, but can I like you in secret? Wenran. It tickles.
Why are you so nervous? Are you afraid I'll bite you?
No.
Really?
Yes, I'm a little scared.
I want to drink some juice too.
Okay.
Do you want another kiss?
I even went in for a second kiss. This is so embarrassing.
Will you please stay at my place?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Looks like you have no choice but to stay at my place tonight.
Fine, it's no big deal anyway. However, I'm going to sleep in the living room.
All right.
Wenran came out. Why did Wenran come out?
Is he asleep? I can move him to the bedroom now.
I caught you. What are you doing?
Go sleep in the bedroom.
You promised me you would let me sleep in the living room. Why did you go back on your word?
Let's go.
Don't touch me in my sleep.
Me? Didn't you say you liked me back then?
I'll try my best to not touch you.
Try your best.
I can't hear you. I'm asleep.
Are you awake?
Wenran. Yeah. What's going on?
Lucia's blanket.
You kicked off your blanket last night, so I moved you over to my side of the bed.
I knew it. No matter how much I tossed and turned in bed, there was no way I would snuggle myself under Wenran's blanket. I can't believe Wenran would use such a childish thing to frame me.
Alright, it's time to wake up. Don't you have work today?
Oh no, I can't afford to be late. I don't want to lose my perfect attendance.
Don't worry, I'll take you to work. You won't be late.
Wenran always knows what I'm thinking. It seems like all I need is Wenran's word of reassurance to make my worries go away.
You don't need to thank me. There's bread in the fridge. We'll set off after breakfast.
No, I like you.
Yeah.
You don't have to respond, but can I like you in secret?
You told me to not respond.
Yeah, I think something like that happened in the past. Wenran is taking this so seriously. Is he mad?
What are you thinking about, dummy? Go wash up. Otherwise, you'll be late for Rayal. I'll go make breakfast for you.
Actually, I've always liked Wenran, but why did I reject him when he said he liked me? And now I've changed my mind. That's why Wenran is mad at me. It's alright. I'll like you instead.
Alright.
I like Wenran. He's someone really important to me. The same goes for Uncle and Auntie. In any case, I hope they will like Wenran too. I'm going to Auntie's house today to tell her, but should I consult Wenran first? Yeah, I'll go look for Wenran first.
Where are you going? Isn't your house on the left?
What are you doing here?
My mom said you had something on your mind, but you wouldn't tell her about it, so she told me to ask you if you're okay. Does this have something to do with Wenran? Are you going to look for him now?
I guess so.
Why?
What are you looking at? Wenran.
Hey.
It's him again. It's always him. I already warned him to stay away from Lucia, but he still led Lucia astray. What are you two doing? How dare you hold his hand? Do you know what this means? Nothing good will come out of this. Your heart will be broken. And you? I'm leaving. I can't say it like that. Lucia will be sad too if I say it out loud. He's my cousin. I don't want him to be sad.
Bye, E.
Let's go.
Why were you looking for me?
I bought some groceries. I wanted to eat with you.
Bye, E. He didn't mean any harm. Please don't get mad at him. I'll tell him to apologize to you.
I'm not mad. It's not your fault anyway. Come, let's eat.
I already had lunch. My stomach doesn't feel too great.
Come, I'll rub your stomach for you. Over here?
Yeah, Wenran.
Do you feel better now?
You're rubbing the wrong place.
Oh, is it over here then? Or is it over here?
A little to the left, please.
He really doesn't know what's going on, huh?
Yeah, that's the spot. A little harder, please. Ah, it feels way better now.
Oh, my saffet summer child. It's alright, I've been holding back for so long now. I don't mind waiting a little longer. I don't want to scare him.
Wenran, who is it?
I'll go take a look, just lie down for now.
Big bro, what took you so long? I was starting to think you weren't at home.
Take off your shoes.
Alright. There's someone else in this house.
Are you going to come in or not?
Mom told me to come over to see if you're still alive.
I'm doing fine.
I can tell. You have food, water, and even someone to keep you company.
Hello. He's Wenran's twin brother. What is he doing here? Should I leave? But what if he bullies Wenran? I can't leave.
Do you feel better now? Are you hungry? If you're feeling tired, you can go sleep in my room.
Big bro, I'm hungry too.
Just grab whatever you want to eat.
So you were hiding a boyfriend, aren't you afraid I'll tell Dad about it?
Will you?
I kinda wanna see him get angry at you, but I might not see eye to eye with you, but there's still a line that I won't cross. That said, I still need to tell Mom about it. Actually, she suspected something was up a long time ago. By the way, this is your fault. When you were in America, you would only become talkative when Mom mentioned Lucia's name. Why else would she be so desperate to arrange blind dates for you?
I know. I have no intention of hiding it either. That's why Mom wanted me to stay in America after I graduated.
Huh, you knew about it? Actually, you knew Mom couldn't do anything about it, right?
Pretty much. I don't really care if Dad knows about it either.
Whatever, at any rate, Mom has always been by my side ever since I was little. As for my brother, he only had that kid to keep him company. That's why things ended up like this. After all, he wasn't able to experience the warmth of a family for far too long.
In any case, you should stop fighting with Dad. You'll just make Mom worry even more.
Alright, see you.
Wenran, is your brother leaving?
Yeah.
Take care.
The way you are standing next to each other makes it seem like you two are family. Alright, I'm leaving. Bye.
Why did your brother come to your house? Did he bully you?
What nonsense are you spewing now? He just came here to visit me.
Okay.
He didn't leave because he was afraid I would get bullied. He really does care about me. This is the key to my house, isn't it?
You save it to me.
But you didn't say you wanted it. I remember putting it back in my pocket afterward.
It could have dropped out of your pocket.
Don't dodge the question. I've always wanted to ask you this.
Ask me what?
Did you take the key?
Yes.
You took the key to my house. What were you going to do with it?
Wenran. Is it too late to say it now?
Come.
Lucia, calm down, pull yourself together.
Don't be afraid.
I am. Wenran is. Wenran.
Do you not like it when I do this?
No, I've never disliked it whenever Wenran touched me. On the contrary, I feel happy whenever Wenran touches my hair and ears.
If you don't hate it, does that mean you like it? Lucia. Lucia.
No way. Why is Wenran's voice so? I can't cover my ears. If I cover them, I can't hear Wenran calling my name.
Leave it to Omicron me.
Wenran.
Let's go to my room.
Alright.
Lucia.
Wenran.
Let's sleep. So he wants me to touch him. From the moment I met Lu Jia, we've been through many hellos and goodbyes as we chased each other in circles. Lu Jia, we're finally together now. Lu Jia. Is he mad at me? Where could he be?
Hello? Anyone in there? The apple in your hand is going to ferment at this rate.
Ah! What are you doing?
He didn't even hit me this time. Something's wrong.
Lu Jia, look who's here.
Who is it?
Wenran, you didn't have to buy all this stuff for us. You're too kind.
Auntie, don't mention it.
Oh, you're too kind. Come, have a seat. Lily, pour him a cup of tea. Lu Jia, don't just stand there.
Why are you here? Have some fruits.
Thanks.
It's been a few years ever since you went overseas for your studies. You've gotten more handsome. You used to talk with Lu Jia all the time. It's not like him to give you the cold shoulder. Just tell me if Lu Jia made you mad. I'll tell him to.
Why are these two acting so aloof around each other?
Auntie, you're too kind. Lu Jia is a really nice boy. We often video chatted with each other over the years.
I never told Auntie that I kept in touch with Wenran even when he was overseas. In retrospect, that wasn't very nice.
That's great. Young men like you should talk to each other more often. Lu Jia, what's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Look up. What are you looking at?
I've got nothing to say.
Lu Jia, that's not how you talk to a friend. Lu Jia has always been a mature person. He would never make someone look bad. What's wrong with him today?
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Auntie, I'm heading home. I suddenly remembered that I have unfinished business.
Since I drove here, I can take him home.
Oh, all right. Be careful on the way back.
Thanks.
Let's go.
It's getting late. You don't have to walk me home, my house is over there, so.
Let's go.
Hey! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Why were you avoiding me?
I wasn't.
Are you sure about that?
It's fine. I'm used to Wenran kissing me anyway. I didn't mean to avoid you.
Is that so?
You were too rough in bed. I'm covered in hickeys now. I really didn't mean to avoid you. I just didn't know how I should approach you.
Why?
I was just embarrassed, okay?
You got embarrassed because of a few hickeys?
Say, what are we?
We'll talk about it once we get home.
Okay, we're at your home now. So are we a couple or not?
Do you want to go home then?
No.
He's such an easy target. What's the matter now?
You already know the answer to that. I wanted an answer from him, but he just wouldn't give me one. It's just like the time I told him to not give me a response. I totally asked for it. Why am I like this? I keep running away from him. It's like I'm afraid his radiance will hurt me.
Why are you crying? If you don't tell me, I won't know.
It's nothing. If I keep acting like this, I probably don't deserve his love. I like you. That's all.
Yeah, I like you, too. Go take a shower. It's almost time for bed. Come here.
What are you doing?
What do you think? Well, I'm going to.
Wait, you're going to.
Dry your hair.
What was I thinking? Why don't you use a hairdryer instead? You're going to tire yourself out.
There's no need for that.
Wenran. A little gentler. You monster.
Why are you looking at me like that? You can't blame me for this. You're adorable, you won't push me away either.
You went ahead and did whatever you wanted just because I didn't say no. I think you like me a bit too much. You have no self-control.
It seems you aren't tired at all. Shall we go for another round?
I, should sleep.
It's late. What are you thinking about?
Bastard.
Be careful.
Why are you laughing? I can't even walk. Is it really appropriate for you to be laughing right now?
No, it isn't appropriate. I apologize.
Alright, I forgive you.
Who is it? It's still so early.
Wenran, I came to visit you. Wenran, is he?
Auntie, I stayed over last night. I have to go to work. Goodbye.
Are you insane? You're an outstanding young man. You have a bright future waiting ahead of you. Not only do you like men, but you're also living with one now. What will your neighbors think if they see this? Do you like that boy? Please don't admit it. Wenran has kept his secrets to himself ever since he was little. He won't tell me about his secret this time either. As long as he doesn't admit it, he's not.
Yes, I like Lu Jia.
Wenran, your father won't accept this.
I don't need his blessings. I don't care.
Ran. The two of you are still young. You don't know anything about the challenges ahead of you. Wenran, I know you're just being misled. Everyone makes mistakes.
Mom, there's nothing wrong with us dating.
What am I supposed to do then? Is there really nothing I can do? Am I just going to watch you walk down a path of unhappiness?
Lu Jia and I will lead happy lives.
Are you alright? Don't worry. I'm fine.
Are you texting that boy? What are you two talking about?
He's worried about me.
What's he worried about? It's not like him going to eat you. I can't stop you from doing what you want, after all.
He might be waiting for me downstairs.
Wenran. Are you alright?
Don't worry, I'm fine. Oh, my baby.
You should call him to come upstairs. Why is he hiding from me?
He doesn't want you to bully me.
Wenran, I only want what's best for you.
I know.
Fine. I'll take my leave.
Hello, Auntie. I left some stuff at Wenran's place. I'm just going to grab it. Is Wenran alright?
Sai, he's such a good boy. Why did he have to choose such a difficult path? If I can't persuade Wenran to change his mind, I shouldn't make this boy feel bad either. Wenran's waiting for you. Go on in.
Alright. How nerve-wracking. Wenran. Oh right. Wenran.
Shouldn't you be at work right now? You're going to lose your full attendance award at this rate.
Does your mom know that we're dating?
Yeah.
Did she hit you? Did she scold you?
No, she didn't.
Wenran, cheer up. His mother never did take care of him over the years. Even if she wanted to take care of Wenran, she probably didn't know how to. If it were his brother, I'm sure his mother would hit and scold him.
If it were Mu Wenchen, I'm sure my mom would have broken his legs. However, mom could never hit me. The only choice she has is to compromise. Yeah. It's not that she doesn't care about me, it's just that you can't treat every matter in life fairly, that's all.
Wenran, oh, Wenran. It's alright. I'm here. I care about you.
Alright.
I'm the only one who knows about the caring side of you. Does this mean I've won the jackpot?
If you say so.
A person as nice as him is like a treasure to me. If the others won't treat him like one, they can't blame me for keeping him to myself.
Let's go. I'll take you to work.
Oh right, Wenran, I'm going to come home a little later than usual today. I'm going to my uncle's house. Wenran confessed his feelings to me, so that means he's already been through a lot. I don't want him to go through any more hardships.
Alright.
You don't have to pick me up. I can come home on my own.
The Bai family's house.
Bai Yi's cousin got engaged 2 days also. He's decided to get married risht after graduating from college. Look at you two. You're already working, yet you don't have any girlfriends.
Mom, why did you have to bring this up again? Whatever, I'm still single. As for Lu Jia,
I'm actually seeing someone now.
Why are you acting so surprised? Come on, tell me how things are going with your girlfriend. Feel free to bring her over to our house for dinner anytime you want.
Alright, I will.
Remember, our family doesn't really care about the small details. All that matters is that you like her. Oh, you have to bring her over to meet us.
I'm full. I'm not going to eat anymore. Hey, you should stop eating too.
Why are you bullying your cousin again?
It's fine. Let Lily ask him about his girlfriend. It doesn't seem like Lil Jia wants to tell us anyway.
Are you insane? You're dating Wenran.
Yeah. Can't we just talk this out?
Lu Jia, can you please break up with him? Aren't you afraid that my mom will be sad when she finds out?
Of course, I'm afraid. I'm also afraid that they'll look at me as if I've let them down. I'm afraid that the neighbors will gossip about me. I don't care about what happens to me. I just don't want my family to be hurt.
Then, why do you still?
But I owe Wenran a lot as well. But if I'm afraid of something like this, I don't deserve to stay by his side.
So you're saying that he's more important than us?
No, all of you are important to me. Even if I'm gone, Uncle and Auntie still have you by their sides. You have them too. Wenran is different, he only has me to rely on, but I'm also the only one he needs.
It's not like that. Why would you say that? We're family. We care about you too. How could you say something like that for someone you aren't related to by blood?
I don't want to live as a burden. Someone finally needs me.
It's not like that. No, we have never. Maybe Lu Jia is right. Just look at me. Have I ever truly referred to Lu Jia as my cousin before?
Lil Jia, Lil D, come on out. Have some fruits. Lil Jia, about your girlfriend, do you have a picture of her?
Mom, that's enough.
Why are you shouting? I was just asking. Don't worry about it. I was just curious. Don't forget to bring her over to meet us soon, alright?
Alright, Auntie, I'm heading home now. Wenran.
What did you do this time?
Nothing. Well, I think I made Bai Yi cry. But I didn't mean to make him cry.
It's alright.
I was a little nervous than usual. Today, I wasn't able to hold my tongue, and I said a lot of awful things.
Why were you nervous?
Well, I told Auntie that I'm seeing someone. Will Wenran get upset with me?
You didn't have to.
Drop the act. Do you think I don't know why you went to my house that day?
You've been getting pretty arrogant recently. He's actually pretty smart. He knew I went to his house on purpose, yet he wasn't mad at me.
Why are you smiling?
It's nothing. Lu Jia, we're bound for the rest of our lives.
Yawn, I'm getting tired now.
Let's sleep then. Oh right, I have to work overtime tomorrow night. You don't have to wait for me for dinner.
Alright. Don't forget to have dinner. Wenran's definitely going to skip dinner again. I need to prepare a serving for him.
Lu Jia? What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. It's raining again.
If we were in high school, you would have run back home in an instant.
Well, someone's waiting for me at home right now who'll scold me if I run back in the rain. If I bump into Wenran the moment I get home, he'll definitely scold me.
Hey, you didn't have to be so straightforward, you know? You're talking about Wenran, right? The one waiting for you at home.
Yeah, it's him.
Heh, I had a hunch that you two were a couple, so I was right.
I'm heading home now.
Lu Jia, may you two be happy for the rest of your lives.
Thanks. We will. We'll be happy. I'll carry him. Have some water.
He's fine. He just got drunk after a business dinner with his client. A few of his business deals fell through because of his father's meddling. Oh no. Wenran told me to keep it a secret.
It's because of our relationship, right?
Don't worry. He can handle the stress. Wenran is very stubborn. He won't bow down to anyone. He's a smart guy. I'm sure he won't allow other people to take advantage of him.
Thank you.
All right. I've got to go now. I might have said a little too much today. Don't tell him about it, okay?
You liar. Didn't you promise me we'd face any challenges in the future together? Geez, cut it out. You're drunk, be a good boy now.
A good boy?
It's been pretty tiring for you lately, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Your dad went back on his word. Oh, you poor thing.
And how am I a poor thing?
Look at yourself, are you sure you aren't miserable? Have you been in low spirits because of the stress?
I'll be fine with you by my side.
Sheesh. Whatever, things will look up in the future. Alright, stop overthinking things and go to sleep. You'll turn ugly if you don't get enough sleep.
Let's sleep together. Hello?
Big bro, please come to the hospital right now. Grandpa's dying.
Wenran.
Mom, you're here too? Mom and Dad divorced a long time ago. I didn't expect she'd visit Grandpa's grave.
I brought Wenching with me, he brought his girlfriend as well. They're talking to your father right now. Wenran, you know how ill-tempered your father is. Go and apologize to him.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm heading back.
Wenran.
Wenran, hey. You won't listen to your uncle now that you're an adult, huh?
I didn't hear you the first time.
About Lu Jia and you, how are you two doing? Lu Jia's family doesn't know that the two of you are dating, right? You will regret this.
Regret what? Are you talking about yourself? Why would I regret it at a time like this?
Yes, I regret it. I regret not being brave enough. His name is Yu Chen. We met each other in high school. Back then, we happened to be staying in the same ward.
I couldn't tell he was a troublemaker. Did they get admitted to the hospital after they fought each other?
Back then, I was a troublemaker. I kept getting into fights. Yu Chen was a coward and a crybaby, but he would give it his all in a fight. That's how we grew close to each other.
Can you kiss me?
You two are friends. Please talk some sense into him.
Please, I beg of you. Don't drag him down with you.
I got out. Let's find a place we can run to. Somewhere far away from here.
Yu Chen, I'm taking you back. Thereafter, we lost contact.
You didn't keep in touch with him?
I met him again around 10 years ago. So what if we met each other? Things can never go back to the way they were, he said.
Let's move on. Xian.
I keep thinking, if I had been a little braver back then, would things have ended up differently? I think I've said too much today. You should head home. You've been here for quite a while. Won't Lu Jia get worried about you?
Yeah. We will be happy. Goodbye.
Wenran, about you and your father.
I can deal with him for now. This is probably for the best.
Nonsense. All right, you should hurry home now.
Okay.
Wenran.
Uncle is right. I'll need to be a little braver.
What are you doing? We're still outside.
I missed you. Why were you waiting for me outside?
Hee hee. I was worried about you.
You touched your face right after taking off your shoes.
Hey, fine, I'll wash my hands, just let me go.
What are you looking at? Is there something on my face?
Phew, I was just worried. Wenran, you know, my parents and my grandfather passed away too. But as long as they continue to live on in my heart, it's as if they never left. So I'm sure that your grandfather is also. Wenran's parents divorced when he was a child, so he pretty much grew up with his grandfather. He must be feeling very upset right now.
Yeah, I know. But I have you now.
I'm here. I'll always be with you. Oh right, Wenran, I'm graduating from Khalees next week. I need to go back to take my graduation photo. Now that I've finally graduated, I'm officially a corporate slave.
I'll go with you. Don't forget your mortar board.
What do you think? Handsome, right?
Go and take your picture.
Wait. Let's take a selfie first. Heading over to take my graduation photo now, wait for me.
He's such a child. Are you done taking pictures?
Wenran.
Lu Jia, well, I like you.
What? I already have someone I like. I'm sorry, but I'm already dating the person I like.
I can't believe my one-sided crush ended along with our academic careers.
What's the matter?
Hee hee. A junior confessed to me.
What did you say?
I said, I'm already seeing someone.
Next time, remember to say that you're already married.
Married to you? Give me some time to think about it.
What more is there to think about?
Marriage is a serious matter. Of course, I need some time to think about it. I'll tell you about my decision once I've thought about it.
Let's continue this conversation at home.
Hey, hello. Oh, bye E. Ha. Dinner? Stop it. Bye E is inviting me out for dinner. Can I go?
Of course. You don't need to ask for my permission.
I can't believe you have to ask for his permission just to go out for a meal. You need to grow a spine.
Shut up. You need to have dinner too, alright?
Alright, don't worry.
Happy graduation.
Did you ask me out just for dinner? Was that all?
I mean, I have to celebrate your graduation. Oh right, you should have passed your probation by now.
Yeah. Do you want to borrow some money from me? You could have just said so.
Where did you get that idea? Is it really that weird for me to celebrate your graduation? I'm not going to borrow money from you.
Yes, it is. Spit it out. What's the matter?
It's nothing. Why are you acting more and more like Wenran?
What did you say? Eat your damn food.
I was just trying to be nice.
I'm leaving. Is there really nothing you want to say to me?
You should drink more water. The food today was a little too salty.
Hey! Wenran, I think Bai's been acting a little strange recently. Geez, that surprised me.
How so?
When we were having dinner earlier, it seemed like he was hesitant to tell me something. He kept staring at me. It was as if he had something to say.
Don't let him stare at you.
Calm down, he's my cousin.
Why are you so concerned about your cousin? What about your boyfriend?
You're not like him.
How so?
Wenran. Seriously?
What do you mean seriously? It's your cousin.
Hello, Sai, it's all your fault.
What do you mean it's my fault?
It's nothing. It was just a throwaway remark. What's the matter?
My mom actually wants you to bring your partner over to our house. I don't know how to go about telling her. What do you think I should do?
Auntie, I'll tell her when I meet her, alright. I'm going to meet Bai. Something came up. Wenran.
Call me if you need anything.
Alright, don't worry. So you went ahead and got drunk before I got here?
You're here.
Yeah, why did you get so drunk? Hey, stop drinking.
How do you plan to tell my parents about your boyfriend? You can't hide your boyfriend from them forever.
I know, but I don't know how I'm supposed to tell them.
Do you really love him that much? I mean, you love him so much that you don't even want to come home. It's not like you'll listen to my advice.
Bai, that's not what I meant. You don't understand how much I've troubled Auntie and Uncle throughout the years. I don't want to.
Why do you keep thinking you're a burden? Don't you know how much my parents love you? They pamper you all the time. Everything changed the moment we became adults. Ever since that Wenran appeared in your life.
Bai, this isn't Wenran's fault.
You think his house is where you truly belong? Didn't you say he's the only person you can rely on? He's just an outsider. Why? Why did you let him get between us? What do you mean it's not his fault? It's all his fault. We used to be so close when we were little.
I've always thought that you disliked me. I thought I was a nuisance to you, Auntie, and Uncle.
Why would you say that? Ever since we were little, my parents have always taken your side. Even if you were the one who bullied me, they would think I was the one who started the fight. Even though I was mad at them, I never thought of you as a nuisance. Because we're family. You ungrateful brat.
Yeah, I got the wrong idea.
Actually, your relationship with Wenran isn't that big of a deal. You can just tell my parents about it.
No, I wouldn't.
You haven't even tried. What are you afraid of? My parents aren't close-minded people. I guess this is fine too. Keep hiding your boyfriend from them. When you break up with him.
Are you sure that day will come? Nonsense. Stop drinking.
I don't wanna. I'll feel sad if I don't drink alcohol.
I'm actually kinda curious. Why do you keep acting strange whenever you bring up Mu Wenran?
Lu Jia. Bro.
Bye E.
Stop drinking.
Wenran.
Mu Wenran. Leave us alone.
Wenran, he's drunk.
Move aside. Mu Wenran. Please let my cousin go. He's been through enough already. Do you want him to get picked on for the rest of his life?
Bye E, calm down.
Do you think it's fun to toy with his feelings? He's totally serious about liking you. Look at him. If you decide to break up with him one day, I can only imagine how sad he'll be. You need to be good to him. Otherwise, I'm never going to forgive you.
Bye E. Bye E. Wenran, he's drunk. Please don't take his words personally.
Annoying brat, take care of him. I'm going to pay the bill.
Wenran. It's getting late. Let's take him home.
You need to. Be good to him.
We're finally home. I'm beat. Thank God Bai E has a home of his own. Otherwise, Auntie would be shocked to see him so drunk.
Did you drink too?
That tickles. I drank some wine with Bai E. He even started crying after he got drunk.
Can I hit Bai E the next time I see him?
Hun, you can't be serious, right?
Humph. What else did he say to you?
He called me bro. It kind of moved me.
Why do you still look so upset then?
I've always thought he didn't view me as his cousin. Bai E would get upset whenever we got punished for misbehaving when we were little. He even asked Auntie if he was her real son. I thought he hated me. But after hearing what he said today, I realized I had the wrong idea all along. He also brought up our relationship. I haven't told his parents about our relationship yet. I'm afraid they'll be disappointed in me. I kept ignoring the elephant in the room. I was acting as if our relationship was something dirty. It's like I don't trust them at all. I'm such a coward.
Not many parents can accept that their children are say. You're worried because you care a lot about them. I care a lot about you too. I really do.
I don't want to hide our relationship from them either. I'll have to tell them sooner or later. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you too, Lu Jia. Regardless of whether you want to tell them about our relationship, it won't affect how much I love you. You don't have to beat yourself up for it.
Alright. The Mid-Autumn Festival is in a few days. Let's go to my uncle's house, alright?
Alright.
Thank you, Wenran.
Do you really want to thank me?
Lu Jia's girlfriend is going to visit us for the first time today. Go and order a few dishes that you youngsters like to eat. Your dad and I have prepared a few dishes too.
Huh? Who's coming? What girlfriend?
Your cousin's girlfriend. That must be your cousin.
Mom.
Coming.
Auntie.
Lil Ran, it's you. Come on in.
Pardon the intrusion. Here's your present.
Oh, thanks.
He doesn't have anywhere to go today, so I called him over. I told you about this.
You should have specified. I thought you.
Are you two a little too brazen?
Don't bully my cousin.
Alright.
Lil Ran, here you go. Have some more.
Alright.
I'm full.
Hey, Bai E, I'm full too.
You decided to tell my parents about your boyfriend today?
No, I just came here to have dinner with them.
Good. I thought you two idiots were going to cause trouble on a festive day.
No way. However, after giving it some thought, I've decided to tell you this.
Tell me what?
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Is it because of what I said that night?
I mean, you're an only child, not to mention you're a year younger than me. Auntie and uncle haven't realized that they subconsciously took my side when it came to certain matters. I used to think I took half of your stuff away from you.
No, you didn't. You don't have to feel sorry. I don't need your apology either. I've never thought of you as a burden. I'm sure my parents feel the same way. You're always welcome in our family.
I know.
You're my cousin.
Yeah, I am.
You know, you can let loose from time to time. You don't have to walk on eggshells all the time.
I'll try my best.
He sure is a smooth talker.
Of course.
Whatever. You two should take your relationship one step at a time. You don't have to rush it. Humph.
Bai and I finally managed to have a heart-to-heart chat after so many years. I realized we had a lot of misunderstandings in the past.
Are you happy now? You left me inside the house earlier so I couldn't bully your cousin, right?
Says who? That's not true. You can bully him as much as you want. I'll even hit him for you.
There's no need for that. Bullying you is already enough.
Would you like to bully me again?
I'll bully you when we get home.
Wenran, let's visit my auntie's house every week from now on.
No can do. How about?
Every 2 weeks?
Fine by me.
Auntie.
Jia.
Auntie, my company gave me some fruit today. Here, take it.
You can keep them for yourself. Don't mind us.
Where's Uncle?
Your uncle went out with his friends.
It's not a bad thing to get some fresh air every now and then.
Here, have some tea.
You shouldn't coop yourself up at home all the time either. You should take a walk outside when you're free.
I found this album when I was cleaning the house today. Do you still remember who this is?
Of course, I do. That's me.
You were only 3 years old then. Oh right, there's Bai too. See, he was still wearing a toddler onesie back then.
This photo is really well preserved. If it weren't for the yellow hue at the back of the photo, I wouldn't have known it was an old photo.
What a lovely day.
Yeah. Would you like to head out later?
It's hot outside. I think I'll stay here. I like how breezy it is here. Are you busy? Are you heading home soon?
I'm not busy.
If that's the case, keep your auntie company for a little longer.
All right.
You've loved to smile ever since you were little. You look so handsome when you do. I've always loved your smile. You've always been a mature kid. You tried not to cause trouble for us. But sometimes, I was afraid you were being too obedient. You've never asked us for anything after all. I couldn't help but treat you a little better.
Auntie.
Do you have someone you like? My nephew, you have a handsome face and a good personality. I was wondering which lucky lady managed to catch my nephew's eye.
You already knew.
You bring him to our house a little too often. Your uncle might be obtuse, but your auntie isn't stupid.
Auntie.
Bai found out about this a long time ago, didn't he? When I asked him about it, he couldn't even put together a coherent sentence. That was when I knew what was going on. Sigh, can't it be a girl instead? I mean, he's a nice guy. You two are excellent young men, but this path is just too difficult. You've always been good kid. You aren't as naughty as Bai. If I told you to break up with him, you'd do as I say, wouldn't you?
Auntie, I don't want to break up with him.
Are you asking me to accept your relationship with him?
Auntie, I'm sorry, I've made trouble for you again. Auntie, I can't.
That's what I want to hear. If you ask for my approval, I might just accept your relationship with him. You never told us anything. Even when you were little, you'd accept everything that we gave you, you dummy. This is the first time you've asked me for a favor. Why wouldn't I approve of your boyfriend?
Auntie.
I just can't understand. You used to be a little brat who couldn't even put together a complete sentence. Now, you've grown into a handsome and mature young man. Why? Why can't you fall in love with a girl instead? I don't know if letting the two of you do whatever you want is the correct decision, but you're my son too. I know how happy you are whenever you're with him. Your eyes shine whenever you see him. If you really like him.
Mom.
Oh, my baby. My dear Lucia. If I refuse to acknowledge you and stop you from finding happiness, how are you supposed to have the courage to face this judgmental world? How will you have the strength to withstand those horrible comments? You two need to be happy, alright?
We will. We'll be happy. I'm back. Wenran. My mom knows about us.
Mom, you finally called her mom.
She approves of our relationship. What are you doing? I thought this going to be a happy day, I thought I wasn't going to cry.
Is that so?
I really am happy. I mean, things seem to be looking up for us, right?
Why did you cry then?
Because I'm happy. These are tears of happiness.
All right. It seems like you have something else to say.
There you go, reading my mind again.
Can't I? I've only read your mind.
Fine. Go ahead. I saw an album of my childhood when I went home today. The photos were well preserved. Auntie and I talked a lot. She asked Bai E about our relationship back then. Bai E might have said that he wouldn't help me, but he did put in a good word for us in front of Auntie. Auntie even hit him for it. You need to stop acting so hostile toward Bai E. My cousin has been through a lot.
He should be grateful that I didn't hit him.
Why do you keep saying you want to hit him?
Because he deserves it.
Yes, he does deserve a good beating.
Stop crying.
My mom already approved of our relationship. I love them so much.
And they love you, too. I love you, too.
Hee hee, that's a little cheesy.
I won't say it anymore then.
I was just joking. I love it when you say you love me. Please say it again. Pretty please. Wenran. Look at me. It's not like I hate it, I'm just a little embarrassed. Since you don't want to say it, I'll say it instead. Wenran. I love you, too. Wenran, let's talk this out.
I want to be closer to you. This way, I can hear you more clearly.
Wenran.
Don't be afraid.
Wenran is so scary when he's like this. You're up early. Mr. Mu.
You're awake.
You look like a young master.
You brat. Your breakfast is in the kitchen, you can heat it up. You're wearing my shirt.
What's wrong? Got a problem with that?
Nope, you can wear it. It looks nice on you. Let's have breakfast. Let's go out for a walk after breakfast.
My body is covered with hickeys. This is all your fault, it's so hot today, but I can't wear shorts outside like this.
In that case, you don't have to wear shorts. You can just wear mine.
So this is the place you were talking about? Wenran. Help me. Huff. How were you able to climb over the wall effortlessly?
I have long legs. Stop sulking.
It feels like our school looks completely different now. Though it's still as easy to climb over this wall as ever.
Lujia.
Fangren.
It really is you.
Hi.
Hi, you haven't changed at all. Ha ha ha. Our school is looking for a substitute teacher. I just came here to apply for the job. So, bye.
Bye-bye.
You called his name pretty affectionately.
Come on. He gave me candy when we were in school.
He used to have a crush on you.
Don't bring up the past. What are you doing? We're at school.
Mua. Let's go.
Did you have to kiss me at school?
This is what you owe me.
Sheesh.
Sheesh, you too.
What a coincidence.
What brings you here?
I just happened to pass by.
Let's go home together.
I'm taking the bus.
Let's take the bus together then.
You're so annoying. Take your deadpan boyfriend and go.
Deadpan? He smiles a lot.
Has he ever smiled at me before? Bleh.
Is it too late to drag him off the bus to beat him up? Whatever. He's your cousin.
Come on, let's go to the supermarket.
Why did you come to the supermarket again?
Well, you're at the supermarket too. Do you live here?
Single women like me doesn't have the privilege of cooking at home. We have to buy ready-made food. What do you know?
Oh, so you don't know how to cook.
Discipline your boyfriend.
He's been a little mischievous lately. Even I can't discipline him.
Nah, I've always been a good boy.
See you tomorrow.
Take this.
Why are you running?
I want you to do work.
Little punk.
Wenran, I'm so happy. Nothing has changed after all these years. Everyone is still here. You're here, and I'm here too. We've spent the past 10 years with each other. Let's walk down this path together in the future too.
Alright, you're special to me.